We should be back. The stream should be back. I'm gonna send like an F5 everyone. Now everything should be normal. Hi.
Claronet.
Hi Q. I mean the Claronet moment just happened again, like always. But at least
just
we're
remember
back.
to screen share again.
For sure. I'm sorry everyone. We're just back to the stream. Unfortunately, my connection died for a few seconds, but I don't know if it's gonna be happening again. But at least it came back pretty quickly. I'm gonna be calling Elodius and GBX to the stream again. I'm sorry for all the issues in that situation, but at least it got solved pretty quickly. I'm gonna say like the F5 again. Just hit that refresh button, and we're going to be back with the matches in a few minutes. And the thing that I get sad, Kiwami, is that I was doing like a full-on monologue before I noticed that the connection died.
Damn! you were uminekoing in this shit.
Yeah, I was
just
saying
the perspective.
A lot of shit about Elodius, about like the characteristics of the matchup of GBX and who he is.
Okay, but were you saying that in red? That's very important.
I don't know if we should keep doing the Yumineko references.
We should.
We should. Okay. But still,
yeah. Play Umineko. Play Ogon.
Play Ogon.
Play Ogon.
Let's go.
Yep.
Oh no! What is happening? I think the stream. I don't know if the stream is dying, but I'll try to solve all these issues.
You're still alive here. So
yeah, I'm alive, but I can see that OBS is getting kind of funny.
If as an false alarm, Elodius, please! You're mixing the IRL, dude. That's no cool. That's not very good at all.
The good thing is that at least the match wasn't interrupted, so let's get straight into it. We're going to have Grupo Elodius against GBX, and now is the real match, Kiwani. Let's go.
Okay, so things to note about this match in particular is that Elodius he's basically Chosen. If you've ever seen Chosen play in these high-level replays, you've seen Elodius play. He is a guy that never stops doing stuff, except right now he's doing it. But still, he's kind of like this player that always has an answer for everything. He loves using parry in neutral for those big combos. And the throwbait with the AWT. Wait a minute. Oh, you just died? Wait.
He ended up dropping that combo, but I think a GBX should be dead. But still, the reset ends up happening, and now Elodius gets the first round with a very, very impressive different ways of using Zeta's parry.
Something happened because the screen share just went kaput, but now it's back.
Okay.
It's fine. Going for triple forward thrust with this 63H. That's very ballsy from Elodius, and he's paying the consequences of his actions. The overhead, but no combo. GBX, what did I tell you about doing combinhos? Going for the throwbait, it worked. You're not the only character with throwbait, and this character is getting buffed next patch. What are we doing? This character is top 5.
It was now GBX's turn to do the fake throw with the ultimate skill, but now Elodius gets the upper hand. GBX is already in the corner. Let's see if he goes for the setup. Okay, plus frames, and then immediately uses the MH to try to get out of that corner.
Hey, this is very good. Very good callouts from GBX with the attempt from anti-air combo. Still so a little bit consistent on that. Going for the dash H, a lot of damage from that beam. And just stuffing out the berry, but still Elodius with a nice confirm. This is going to be a lot of damage into the side switch. Jesus Christ. And this is going to be it with the cross up. Still, this is something that I really wanted to go about GBX. It was very interesting how he uses the DP from Zoe to get plus frames after he identifies an empty jump. Like, a very like standard grappler jump, just trying to get away from the range of anti-airs, being a little bit spaced out, doesn't believe that, just goes straight into the DP for those plus frames. And yeah, very good start from GBX, but this is Zeta we're talking about. She's a very explosive type of gal. And when you don't have enough VPs, things can go very bad very soon. Like we are seeing right now, double VP combo for the safe jump. There is no safe jump, but going for the meeting, maybe a little bit of a situation right here. Going for throw bait. This could be dead actually, because oh no, maybe he should have gone for like
Jesus Christ, but oh, he couldn't get the punish. What is happening with those parries? Elo just tried to get the ultimate skill, but a nice neutral jump from GBX with the JU finally getting the round after like some weird ass interactions that we've been seeing. GBX finally gets it, and I love the way he's using this dash H's from Zoe with the armor, finally getting that anti-air. But now it's time for Elodius to do the let's go gambling bits.
Yeah, and again using the wake up jump ultimate skill from GBX to Zoe, still now getting the punish into super immediately. No safe jump, but going for the Setu Pino, just throwing all of the bravery points of GBX out of the equation. And again, the parries are working wonders for Elodius. Still going for a little bit of more damage and getting used the full on your face. Set point for Elodius. I was going to say that basically wake up, like throw bait ultimate skill in the air, is the exact same thing that you do when you do like in vanilla wake up universal overhead.
Yeah,
it's the same energy. Still very good parry from Elodius, getting beamed out, but far ill. Elodius just doesn't care. He's going to stop your approach with the 2U. You know what we call this? We call it the X.
The X wake ups, but now with the setup, GBX does not want to deal with all of that. Gets the hit with the ultimate skill bait one more time, beating the Abate, and now doing an almost full corner carry. Unfortunately, couldn't get hit with that close H, but still has the life lead right now, trying to get the throw. And one more time, GBX with the jump ultimate skill beings gets Elodius trying to use the delay mash. Probably a fuzzy mash in that situation, but unfortunately got hit by the ultimate skill. GBX from Argentina is going to let us into a 1-1.
Okay, can we just stop saying that Zoe is a bad character and that she's not top 5? Like, look at her zoning, unblockable setups with the beam. It's just too much. Very good health advantage right now from GBX, going for the plus frames with the dive. Still very good parry. Again with the trophy. GBX playing with the top 5 character right now. He is in set point against Grupo Elodius, one of my goats from Brazil.
Those wake up options, my guy. GBX always using these ultimate skills to bait Elodius trying to use the throw. This is a lot of damage, and now it's in favor of the Argentinian player. But let's see. Elodius.
Oh my god!
Jesus, the wake up roll, okay?
No!
He's feeling himself.
Yep, I'm going for the empty jump after the pogo. Still, Elodius just holding it in now. He is the one with a health advantage, but this can change really fast with GBX, but still getting stuffed out. And a lot of damage and a lot of corner carry just going into the setup. Midi low! What are you doing, GBX? Just block, dude, one more time.
And I love that Elodius didn't use like a full midi. He waited a little bit to see what GBX would do, and that is what got GBX trying to mash. But now let's go straight into the last round. This is getting really tough. This is to get into top 16 winners. A very, very close match that is going to be literally solved by like last interactions, and this is very good for GBX.
Yep, this is really, really good. Maybe this is the time where he can do it, but getting ultimate parry.
Oh no!
Going for the VP, the punish damage from Elodius. This is going to be a lot of damage. No BP situation for GBX. And getting the meaty, again the double BT frame trapeado. Elodius taking it up 2-1 with the Seda. And again, GBX, you should have just try to do wake up jump ultimate skill again.
My god, but that DP, unfortunately going to the wrong side. Elodius, he just plays in a very aggressive way, just jumping all the time because of Zeta's air options. And that made Zoe's DP like cross up. Unfortunately, that whiffed completely, and Elodius, with the setups that he's very known for, got GBX with that meaty projectile plus frames, teaching him that he needs to respect, even if he's a doctor, he needs to respect in the wake up. Really good setup from Elodius, who guarantees himself in top 16 winner side. But now, I was talking about respect, but this next match, Kiwami, both of these players have no respect whatsoever. It's going to be Snow against Sorix.
Oh my god, this is like a wet dream. Literally, unstoppable force versus unstoppable force. There is no immovable volley because both of them are going to move forward, in fact. We're gonna see Beatrix versus El Viejo de Generique Sorix.
And I'm actually really looking forward to this match because, obviously, I picked this match to put on stream because it's going to be a mess.
Yep.
For the players who don't, for the ones who are watching that like don't know about any of these players, Snow is literally the best representation of what a Beatrix player is in the mindset of Twitter. Like, Snow is just going ahead. He has no stop button, he has no block button. He goes straight into you with his head. And the thing about Sorix is that he's playing Saurus, so he's basically doing the same thing. What I'm really looking forward to see is how the interactions are gonna be between Beatrix wild ass neutral against Sorix 5U, because Sorix loves using that options.
Yeah, he loves using the Growler field. I like calling it that. Doing just a little bit of a bottom check right now, just to kind of like feel it okay. And this is a matchup that I don't think is very Sorix favored. Again, Sorix, like, he likes going in, but I really think that his going in options are not the best. Maybe I am downplaying the character a little bit, but the fact that the Impact Knuckles... No, it was not Impact Knuckles. I don't remember what the name was for his, like, punch. But the thing about his punch is that... Yeah, Gustav. Basically, his Gustav doesn't... is not active while he's going in. It's only active at the end. Which can be very annoying because that can be stuffed very easily by dashing light buttons. And Beatrix has a very good dashing light button game.
But the thing about Sorix is how he uses his up kick, I don't know what the name for it, is that thing has no invulnerability at all. But he uses like it was a DP. I'm looking forward to see how he's going to show us this option, but now he's already in the corner.
Yeah, it's called Roundhouse Fang. I'm just checking Oslo. Just to know the names. Still, we should know the name of Snow that has a very sizable life lead right now, going for the middies, not believing in absolutely anything, trying to stuff out. But again, I already said this, that his punch is very easily stuffed by buttons due to the idea that the move itself doesn't come out until the end. And we already see that he tried to EX punch to try to just do a little screamer, a little Freddy faster against Snow. Snow saying, okay, hold this far L, and well, it was just over. Growler against Snow, getting now the life lead Sorix, and you don't want to give the life lead to Sorix. He's a very beefy guy, and the more meter he has early on, the more he can start threatening with his ultimate skills, which are some of the most fearsome ultimate skills in the entire game.
And man, I'm loving the way Snow is playing like this neutral. He got a lot of right decisions with the throws, catching Sorix trying to use the 5U, and now with really consistent whiff punish, he manages to get like the full combo, getting the corner carry, and now this is 1-0 for the Chilean player. Sorix was looking good at the second round, but after his 5U got thrown, everything just went away. Snow from Wisp Gaming is 1 game ahead.
Yeah, Snow is, well, we say that he is just basically a representation of Twitter Beatrix, but you have to understand that he actually like is very smart on the way he approaches. The thing is that he doesn't stop approaching, ever. But the way that he does and plays with space is very, very smart. And it's something that Sorix as a character has a lot of trouble dealing with. Again, it is his Sorix from the tier. And
Oh
going in, no
and
pants.
now he's naked, but man, just got stuffed into the far H. Sorix trying to do it, showing us that he is the one before Belial. He is the original character with that skin, but unfortunately he couldn't do anything against that 5H, and man, look at this clash with Riding Free.
Yeah, again, trying to go for the Viejo Degenereques install, but it's a little bit tough to use against a character that has superior neutral, with superior defense, and with somewhat the same offense as Beatrix, getting outclassed in many ways against this character, going for the super, one more touch and Snow can seal the deal, going for the safe jump, trying to go for a little bit of a delay button there. Still, Sorix with the impact! And it's up. Snow with a 2-0, incredibly fast. I believed for a second in the Viejo punch, but still, Snow just does it better. He is the Roachdown guy.
And it was just like you're saying, that Snow just goes straight ahead, he has no fear, and you were talking about the dash outs. Snow, wake up, dash out against Sorix, has literally no fear, especially because he had the life lead in that situation, so manages to get that hit, while Sorix was overextending, doubting himself if he would go for the meaty, because anything that Snow got in that situation, a random DP could end that round. So Snow capitalized very well on that. That Sorix was hesitant in that situation. So congrats for Snow. He is qualified for the top 8 qualifier. For the top 16 winners, this should be better to say.
Yeah.
And now we're all of the next matches are going to be top 8 qualifiers. We have, let me see, I think 6 Brazilians and 1 Peruvian, that is Ras, and 1 Chilean player with Snow.
Yep, you know who I'm going to be rooting off for, but still, this is some good-ass Grand Rising that we're seeing. I really like this game, dude. What can I say? And we're gonna have the one and the only, the seed number 1 in this bracket, Ami Sensei, the micro dash hater, against Rafa Jogadas Uchiha, Siegfried versus Nier, and this is going to be some big Grand Blue because we're literally seeing top 1 versus top 2.
It is unavoidable, like we can't run from it. Siegfried and Nier are one of the best characters of the game. They've been like the protagonists of this game since the release, and both of these players are very consistent. The thing about Ami is that he, just like Kiwami said, he's definitely the most consistent player in Brazil, and I think I can say that for almost all of South America. He is Sid 1 for a reason. And he's going to be facing Rafa Jogadas or Uchiha, who, like I said, he was kinda away from the game in this last month because of personal issues, but now he's back, and we've seen what he can do against AWT in the last match.
And I think we're just going right into it. The first qualifier for top 8 winner side. We're gonna have Nier Granblue against Siegfried Rising, Ami Sensei versus Uchiha. And oh boy, this matchup. This is literally where the character's best strengths are going to be shown up. Either is Fireball EX winning neutral, or is Nier's Dead winning neutral. It doesn't matter what it is. Going for the dodge, not getting it again, going for the Orkan! Ue! A lot of damage, missing the Ender, but it doesn't matter because he's still plus. And Uchiha is trying to get his turn back, but he can't because Siegfried, he just presses buttons and then he throws Fireball EX, and what you're gonna do about it? Again, trying to go for the dodge, but a little bit premature. Going for the Misfortune, whiffing it out. Far H Ami Sensei rolling it in the first round.
Unfortunately, Uchiha is missing all the timings for the spot dodge. With that fireball from Siegfried, it's very difficult to get the timing right. And now Ami Sensei has all the advantage, but Uchiha has no fear of mashing. The thing is, I don't think he believed in himself, because he could have got like a lot more damage from that situation.
Yep. Again, Nier is a character that is infamous from the amount of damage that she can do out of every hit in any situation. But we are getting the universal combo, Granblue Fantasy versus Rising, trademark by Kiwami CHL for the first round. Ami Sensei dominant as ever.
Uchiha needs to be a little bit more, not exactly patient, but he needs like to get his timing right, just like he did now with the spot dodge. He basically lost that match because of that EX projectile, so let's see what he shows us with the adaptation. He already did that against AWT, and is now showing us that he can do the same against Ami.
Yep, and again, just trying to get something started. He
Oh,
has
Jesus.
a very good air throw situation. Va a terminar con X especial, Elodius says on the chat. I hope so, because the X special, the X move, is something to be feared against anyone that plays against Ami Sensei. You have to respect every single wake up, and even when you respect it, you are not safe! Trying to get something going on with that ultimate skill. I didn't check what it was, because again, this character doesn't have any cooldowns, but you know what she doesn't have? She doesn't have EX Fireball from Siegfried, going into set point right now. And what is Uchiha going to do? Oh, Jesus Christ, that Death just died against the Vera Dragon EX. Going for the corner combos on mid-screen, a trademark from Rafa Jogadas near Gram.
And I love the safe mash! That was amazing. The safe media was perfect to get the DP, but unfortunately Uchiha dropped like the end of that combo. He still has a lot of life lead with some love points and a lot of meter to use. Uchiha is finally going to get around, and this was very, very consistent, showing that he can adapt. And now let's see what's Emi's answer.
Yeah, and again, Rafa Jogadas with the Rafa Jogadas getting getting Vera Dragon in the face. A lot of damage there. It is the Orkan going for the TP Ender. Back throw incident, not like this. Ami Sensei, you have to be very careful. Nice brave counter. No, what the hell?
Not the X, not the X, Kiwami, not the X punish, and Ami Sensei is the first player to get into top 8 winner side after the classic. We say that in Brazil that exact situation is the European bait. I don't know if that is a perfect translation. When you run up into your opponent and then you whiff a throw and then he whiffs the throw back.
We just call it the Grand Blue Special
Yeah.
here in South America community. Grand Blue Special into the X Special.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Just like we
Just
were
call it the
expecting.
Eurotech. European into X.
European into X.
Yeah, European into X.
Jesus, that fits, but still, we're not gonna talk a lot about this. Amy Sensei gets the 2-0 against Fusion Uchiha. Rafa Rugadas has to play in the losers bracket right now. Congrats for Amy Sensei, our seed 1 of the bracket, getting straight into top 8 winner side with his Siegfried. Now he's going to be waiting the next match, that is going to be Ras against Myth. This is another Nier who's going to be facing a Fairy.
Yeah, and this is not a matchup that is... Again, we just say that Beatrix is not like a very good matchup for Fairy. This is not a good matchup for Fairy. Fairy is a very switchy type of character. Going for the bottom check right now, so no worries. Sorry. we just... Like I just tapped my microphone. Is something like it was heard. I'm sorry for that. The thing that I wanted to say is that Fairy again doesn't like playing against top tiers in this game, and Nier is definitely the top of the tier in this version of the game. She has many ways to stop Fairy for trying to do something in neutral, which are good matchups for Fairy and La Diva. That's pretty much it. Yeah. La Diva, Vayne.
Maybe Lowain in this game? In vanilla, it was pretty bad for Lowain. I don't know in this.
I don't think so. I think it's like somewhat even. But I think I think it's more of a feels bad matchup for Fairy than anything else. And yeah, Vayne just gets ass blasted by Fairy, in my opinion. Like, trying to play Vayne against Fairy is a nightmare. He obviously has energy destruction, but like an All for One, but All for One can get like stuffed really easily. Or you just wait it out because Vayne, like, he's incapable of moving forward. He just doesn't have the speed to do it, and you just wait it out and whatever. And energy destruction can get stuffed out pretty easily by Fairy's normals. So yeah, it's a very rough matchup. It's the same for La Diva. Again, they go away. For La Diva, is obviously very tough in neutral. Is way tougher than Vayne, but in offense, La Diva actually has like a chance.
The thing is, it's not exactly just a matchup. Like La Diva and Vayne suffers like in every single in general in this game. But yeah, against Fairy, Vayne he likes zoning just using specials. So Fairy does that, but with her normals, and she has like the setup, she has all that. So it's very, very tough for Vayne. But we definitely cannot say this about Nier. So in this specific situation, of course, Ras has played Nier over and over and over again. This is the strongest character in the game right now. This is one of the most played character in the game as well, because she is the strongest. So of course, Ras has like the knowledge of this match. But let's see if he has the potential to beat Myth.
The thing is that Nier is also a very popular character in Grand Blue.
Yeah.
So it's no like it's not a weird thing to have her as a very popular character. It's the same with Beatrix, of course. Beatrix is very popular in the gacha. Still, we're not talking about Beatrix anymore. We're talking about Nier Grand Blue. The character nerfed from top 1 to top 1 against Fairy Gaming, Ras from Railfire Legion, and going for this is like Ras's stage. Ras always puts his stage on, and getting also his teams on this is like every buff possible for Ras in this top 8 qualifier.
Yeah, and it seems like those buffs are working, because everything he did in this beginning of the match has been working with really good anti-airs, just stuffing out the doll in literally every situation. But now it's time for Nier to begin her shenanigans, getting the spot dodge, and immediately into the Raging Strike combo. Myth has the advantage right now, but he got hit by the GG with the full combo with the SBA.
Yeah, this is something that is like very tough from Myth right now, is that, well, it's not that tough anymore because he got into blue meter. But it was really tough from the start. It was a very weird situation because he got a very weird confirm that he could get damage, but he used like too much of his stocks and getting a little impatient there with the ultimate skill. Ras just waiting it out, throwing Gigi ultimate from some cheap damage. And there is nothing like there is not a lot that you have to fear in this situation if you are Fairy. Exactly, just going in.
I love the way Ras played the neutral in the end of this match, like being extremely patient. He knew that he had the advantage and now showed the opportunity with that overhead dash attack. Ras has been very prepared to dealing with Nier's neutral in basically all situations. And now with those different approaches and basically stuffing every time that Myth tries to approach with the jump, he uses that up dog. Again, has the advantage. Ras with the corner combo will get Myth in like one touch situation probably.
Yeah, and the thing is that Myth has been, oh my god, this is over, but Myth has been incredibly respectful in neutral, not throwing a lot of things into Ras, and this gives Ras a lot of how to say it, a lot of the space, a lot of time to use throw buttons and do what Fairy does best. But still, starting with that, putting her in on top of Fairy, not getting the confirm out of Drill, but it doesn't matter, just getting a lot of little advantageous situations, getting Nier in the corner. But still, you have to be very careful about Nier Grand Blue. Anything can just end up in disaster. Still, very patient from Ras, basically choosing not to play the video game against Nier. And again, if you can't beat Nier Grand Blue in Grand Blue, just don't play Grand Blue. That's as easy as it is. Just be as far as possible from this character, especially with normals this big. But one jump in and this is going to be a lot of damage into the setup, and this is over.
Finally, Myth gets the hit. He was looking forward to this jump in like for a long time. Finally he gets hit. Finally gets the hit after Ras just opted for the 5H in that situation. Myth with the full combo straight into the mix-up, goes for the full damage with the SBA, and now he's finally gets his first round. And being playing in a way, just like you said, he needed to get a little bit more aggressive. He was respecting too much, and with the extra buttons that he's pushing right now, he finally gets like he's finally being able to play the video game.
Yeah, and this is something that you have to understand about this matchup, that even though it looks like Ras is getting like lots of very good like he's getting a lot of touches, he's getting a lot of damage, Nier only needs like one. And that's the trouble, like that's the problem in this matchup. You have to basically interact with Nier way more than Nier has to interact with you, so Nier can kind of just play slowly. And getting the instant overhead, just waiting it out. Mid again, very respectful. And it gets off biting him in the ass. Set point for Ras to get into top 8. Claronet, just a little bit of a Claronet situation, don't worry about it. We are back.
It's not that bad, but still we have the stream, okay? Ras with the classic zoning, just putting Myth in the corner at the same time with that aggressive jump ins and all that. Gets the DP right now. Myth is in the corner one more time with the GG setup. Gets hit with the 2U, and this is going to be a lot of damage. Goes for the setup one more time, and Myth getting a little bit more patient, but man, he does not have a chance to play. Literally every one of his buttons are getting stuffed.
Yeah, it's very good rhythm from Ras. That's how I can call it. And this is going to be absolutely the death of Nier Grand Blue. Ras, Railfire Legion getting top 8 winner sides with Ami Sensei waiting for him.
That was a really cool match to watch because one dynamic that we haven't explored a lot is that Ras, of course, has a lot of near matchup, but I don't think Myth, on the other hand, has the experience to be playing like against this high level of a fairy. Just like we said, Ras does not play normally in the Brazilian brackets, so Myth probably does not know how to deal with fairy in that neutral situation. Meanwhile, Ras was just like, oh, you're trying to use the doll? 5H or 5M. Oh, you tried to jump up, dog. And the way he was resetting with GG was very, very masterfully done. I was really, really impressed with the way that he was playing. So congrats to Ras, another player getting into top 8 winner side, playing against Amy Sensei. But now we're going to have to see who are the other players getting into that winner side. The next match is going to be between two players who have not been shown today. It is going to be Komite Shiro against Musketeer.
Yeah, these are two players that we already saw in the exhibitions that we had last week. This is going to be Cagliostro versus Grimnir. And yeah, something that I really need to talk about the last match is that, again, Ras is an incredibly experienced fairy player, very loyal to the character, and you have to understand that he knows at what rhythm you want to play. He has like this thing, this like microchip in his brain that just tells you when the opponent wants to try to do something or press a button. But we are talking about pressing buttons. We are going to be talking about my favorite Blast to Central Fiction player of all time, Musketeer. That's a joke, of course, because my favorite is Reseta. Against Komite, Railfire League, Chiro. Again, another Reseta Football Club member, he's maybe like the middle fielder. He's kind of like just the one that makes the plays because he's playing with Cagliostro and she likes making the plays. She uses those like the calculations in her brain. She's doing like trying to do the smartest and cutest setups, as somebody calls him. But what is cute for cool? And there is nobody cooler than Grimnir that's getting his ass kicked right now. Ars Magna, lots of damage already in the blue.
I love the interruptions from Shudo. Just literally everything that Musketeer tried to do to get out of the corner unfortunately didn't work. But now, what a weird 2U. After the full screen dash from Grimnir that he wasn't able to confirm, he goes straight into a 2U, a very risky option that Shudo was patient enough to block and punish.
Yeah, like the slide, obviously, if it's spaced out, is safe on block, but still, you have to be very careful using that move. And especially against a character with very good normals in Cagliostro. Baiting the DP, and this is going to be the kill. No! Mufami makes it again, throwing the rock. Dwayne Johnson, now it is the kill. Jesus Christ, this match. It was a little bit too fast for comfort, a little bit, just, you know. Still fast is the name of the game with Grimnir, the master of the wind, the god of war himself, the Kratos. He is him, but what is him to basically the cutest alchemist?
And now Shudo unfortunately couldn't get like the full confirm, but still gets the corner carry right now. Shudo has the resets with... Oh, Jesus, I love to see those air-to-airs trying to stuff Grimnir out of the seals that he puts on the screen. It's a very, like, both of these characters like put a lot of shit on screen, so I love to see the interactions between how the movement works with both of these characters. But now Musketeer has the advantage on the corner, plus frames. But Cheeto has literally no fear. He's mashing the fuck out of that situation with a really good ultimate skill, trying to step out the projectile from Grimnir.
Okay, so because I don't want to be spreading misinformation, his dashes are not Blossom Block. His dashes are like -2.
Oh, are you sure that all his dashes are
Yes.
Blossom Block?
Yes. I know because I played Grimnir on release. So,
Isn't it like, it probably is because of different like setups, but I literally thought that his dashes were Blossom Block, but okay.
He
Well,
has
probably
like little recovery. That's the thing. You have to basically match them out immediately. And sometimes people are just not. It's like, okay, you know in Central Fiction how Susano has the Spark Ball, and that is also -2. But it's so fast that you don't realize that you got hit by that on block and you just get stuffed out by his normals. It's the exact same thing.
I see.
And look at the damage, dude. Jesus Christ, Cheeto with the optimization station. Musketeer can't leave the corner! Ever! He's trapped there! You are not getting away. It doesn't matter how fast you are. If you never get away from the little Grand Blue zone that is the corner. Cheeto with a 2-0 getting into winner semis.
In a very fast match from Cheeto, with the, just like I said, the way that Cheeto was establishing his advantage on the corner was really well done. Grimnir tried to like get out of that situation with mash, with his specific dashes, with the seals and all that, but he seemingly wasn't able to do anything. Cheeto just like did a specific way of pressure, not only with the traps, but getting a little bit spaced out. He was not like always in Musketeer's face. He was like a little bit spaced so he could react to Musketeer trying to jump out and all of that, and that showed perfectly with the 2-0 from Cheeto. And now we're going to be straight into the next match because they don't want to wait at all. Jesus. Okay, let's go straight to the next match. This is going to be a button check.
This is a lore match. They are just best friends and nothing more, of course. We're gonna have Zeta versus Beatrix, Las Sociedades. And these are both very aggressive players, and we know that from the get-go. Brazil versus Chile, Grupo Lodius versus Wiz Gaming Snow. And this is going to be a bloodbath immediately from the start. I believe that the Snow is going to do like round start, backdash, riding free.
And I believe that Elogius is going to be like jump, and he's gonna see the backdash and is going to be immediately parry.
Okay. Oh, almost. Okay.
Oh, okay!
No!
The anti-air? My god, Snow is prepared.
He knew. He was listening to the stream. He said, okay, Elodius is going to jump. And Elodius jumped. Oh my god, what? Some debugging? He was buffering a move, obviously. He was buffering parry. Going for the convenience Snow Gaming. La Avalancha. The Avalanche going in with the super. Just tons of damage. You only have 1 BP. What are you gonna do? Nothing about it. Trying to just do... Again, we call this in... How to call it? We call this in the exhibitions. Elodius has a little peculiarity about himself. He doesn't like to block. He has
a parry, so he's going to be using it all over it. So now it's time for Let's Go Gambling. Goes for the setup, and this is one of the classic setups from Elodius, just like I said. And this is not a read. This is a full-on option select.
Yo, an option select for what?
For everything. For literally everything that you try to do. This is like that is like a meaty, and it's spaced the way that your DP is gonna whiff. And if you try to press a button, you're gonna get parried. Like, this setup is extremely good, and Elodius developed it himself with the knockdown plus frames. Right now, Snow is in a very bad situation. Immediately tries to go for the MH, but now Elodius, just like we said, parry again, and let's go gambling.
getting the fuzzy. Elodius, Grupo Gaming. That's not an option select, it's a checkmate.
Yeah. It's closer to that. The thing is, it loses to one specific option, Kiwami. And you know it. And you know it. It loses to block.
Elodius literally making the anti-Elodius deck. Like you can just hold it out and not do anything and just wait the parry. And basically you don't have to deal with whatever Elodius has to do. But if you try to do something, it's over. And in this game in particular, the meta is all about doing things. So I think it's a really good call.
For sure.
But
and
still,
oh no! But he catches the backdash, the wake up MH as though he's going to use it all because of Delta Clock. He has a little bit more damage catching a largest backdash with that MH as no was probably trying to do the Brave counter, but he does not care. It worked, so it is a Wisp Gaming's no moment with the advantage right now, 1 round ahead.
You have to understand when then you press the medium button and then you press the heavy button, good things usually happen. Obviously it can be baited, but you can't bait with backdash. You have to just do like delay close Zate or something to bait it out. Still going to do the safe jam into the situación again. No! Elodius getting tagged with the raging strike on wake up because you try to do the funny silly, the goofy, the memes. Still, Elodius going for Arves, no punish, and getting the far H. Elodius surviving this.
A really big gamble on that situation. He believed that Snow was going for the whiff punish, going to that 5-8 for the shimmy, I mean, with the 5H catch when Snow was trying to press a button, but now we have a Beatrix moment. Okay, a lot of damage in that corner. Let's see what's going to be the option in the wake up. Snow just goes for the safe media and Elodius immediately uses the Brave counter to get out of that corner.
Yeah, and Elodius again, he's playing Zeta, and Zeta is definitely a character that has big explosive damage for big explosive comebacks as we're seeing it right
look at that
now.
Conversion! And goes for the setup of Fuzzy mid-screen! That is the power from Elodius, but now Snow just wake up mashes. Okay, gets... He does not confirm he does not get the full confirm, but still with the 5H. Catching Elodius trying to use the parry one more time. Wisp Gaming's no fear in his body. Gets the wake up mash, and this is 1-1.
I don't know if you can get like a confirm after Thunderbird in that situation on mid-screen. Obviously in corner you can, but in mid-screen it's a little bit different. Still, Snow getting the kill. DP, he doesn't know anything about fear, and Elodius is actually the same. He just doesn't know, he just goes in. You whiff a parry, you throw another one. That's how we play in South America. That's how we play in Grand Rising. Jesus Christ, the wave punish. Arubes! A lot of damage. But look at the Snow already in the blue. This is a very bad situation for Elodius, as anything he can kill. Both of the characters are one touch. And there it is, Elodius with the ultimate beam for the set point against this game.
A very spaced out beam in that situation is he had like a little bit of fury in his body in that situation. He waited a little bit for the meaty. It didn't come, but the weirdly delayed ultimate skill gets him hit. Elodius now, it is in all of the advantage and goes for the setup. The pogo, nice block from Snow, but unfortunately goes with the plus frames, trying to get that space parry, but one more time.
That's like the worst thing about the ultimate beam. It's not plus.
No, but even spaced out, he wasn't meaty.
Yeah. Oh my god, trying to go for it again, but a little bit of a miss time this time for Snow. Jesus Christ.
He ran up, ultimate skill beam, but couldn't get the full confirm.
Oh,
Brave
BP.
counteraction. Snow gets the corner advantage in that situation. And this is a lot of damage. This could be it. Snow is straight into the super. He's not going to miss the combo. And this is very good for the Chilean player. Wisp Gaming Snow is still in the match. The hope is not all lost. Last round for the last winner side top 8 qualifier.
Jesus Christ, they used, like, it just doesn't stop at any point. They are just going in full throttle, going into nitro right now. They are just going to be overheating in a second. But Elodius, using this momentum, getting him into the corner, doesn't get the confirm. Ultimate VP, you have to be very careful about that situation. Just patches out! He just patches out!
Oh no, that is bad for Snow. This is a let's go gambling situation. One more hit and Elodius can get it. Oh, with the empty jump low. Oh, dang it. Snow gets hit with the corner mix-up. The classic from Zeta. Grupo Elodius gets qualified into top 8 winner side with the last mix-up. Snow, in the final interaction, Snow respected it too much. 2-1, Elodius is our last qualified player in the winner side with Zeta.
It was a situation indeed. And again, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I already saw that mix-up, because he didn't do enough delay to get the empty jump. I mean, sorry, to get the air hit, so it was going to be a low no matter what. But it was still like a low throw situation, and you can't beat both on the same way. You have to basically still be very good at throw taking, and it didn't happen because he didn't see the low. Still, it was a very good set. It was down to the wire, and Elodius is the one taking it into the winner's side. So we're gonna have 3 Brazilians and 1 Peruvian in that top 8 winner's side. As we are getting the rest of the matches, I think we're gonna get 2 matches for losers qualifiers, and I can already tell you that Uchiha, Rafa Jogadas classified for top 8 loser side, beating up Sorix.
Exactly. Unfortunately, Sorix is eliminated in 9th place, but good run from the Soris player, the Soris enthusiast as well. We have Uchiha with the Nier in top 8 loser side, so let's see if we're gonna have more than 1 year, because I see that we have Myth as well fighting for that qualification against Basket, the Charlotta player that we seen like in the second streamed match. But before that, it's time for the classic Vazeraga player here in Brazil. We're gonna see JF, the player that gets everyone here in South America very scared of this character.
Yeah. Juan Felipe, El Caminante, Sisyphus himself, JF, that's going to be dealing against Musketeer, the BLEIS player with that Grimnir.
The thing is, in this matchup, Musketeer is not going with Grimnir at all. He hates playing against Vazeraga. Literally, he hates playing against that character. And the thing is, the way Grimnir works, he has like a lot of the seal setups, and the way he plays neutral, he has to be like he needs to have like some space to put the seals, and has like to think where I'm going to go and how I'm going to play neutral. But then if he gives Vazeraga a lot of space, he's just like going to be getting armor, and it's time for ultimate skill shenanigans. Dealing with the ultimate skill like shoulder tackle is tough. And not only that, he has the command grab with invincibility as well, so Musketeer just prefers to have a full screen EX projectile.
He does
to
have, yeah, he does have the wall, but again, this is a wall that can be stuffed by armor, and armor is the name of the game for Vaseraga. Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting big body matchup as I like it. We're gonna see Siegfried versus Vaseraga, Musketeer versus Sisyphus himself, JF. Very well known on the South American Grand Blue scene as he participates a lot in the Rising Mix series of tournaments, and he has won both of them. Both of them, no, sorry, the first one I think it was against Snow, and the second one against Raz. And we know this guy as basically the loser's bracket demon. JF in loser's bracket is something different, man. He's incredibly scary. He just locks in. But Musketeer, with the Orkan, he doesn't believe in anything, and he should believe that JF has this command grab reversal. You just can't beat that monster! As he goes for the far edge into Fireball counter hit confirm. Getting the first round.
Unfortunately, Musketeer were just pressing too much buttons. Like, every situation he was getting counter hitted, so JF just simply did some meaties. But he's playing Siegfried. He knows that he has like those really big ass normals, the good projectiles as well, and he does not want to let Vaseraga play, because when that character starts, it's literally a mess. But still, let's see what happens. The EXDP actually got a very good situation, but still, with the shoulder tackle, the classic ultimate skill from Vaseraga, JF gets the side switch. Has the life lead as well right now, but now it's time for Musketeer to get the punish. This is not safe against Siegfried, and now with the full corner carry, it's a good situation for the Siegfried player.
Yeah, but again, JF, it's something that is very like interesting about Vaseraga is that the character changes drastically when he has 50 meter. And I actually say this in this like very particular way. Vaseraga, when he is like round the start, no meter available, he's like bottom 5. But when he has 50 meter, when he has those ultimate skills on deck, he's top 5. He just changes so much the moment he gets blue. And blue Seraga is actually not a meme. He's just really, really, really strong.
It's like a frame 4 or 5 shoulder tackle that is one of his best like starters as well. Gets combo from literally everywhere on screen. He has the command grab, with one of the best command grabs in the game, because he has full invincibility. It's very difficult to deal with, and not only on gameplay but mentally. Dealing with Vaseraga, trying to stay calm playing this character is really, really tough.
Yeah, something that I want to say before we start with the second match. Ami Sensei is asking if all the top 8 is going to be first to 3.
For sure. This is ARC World Tour rules. So all of the top 8 is going to be first to 3. And you know what this means, Kiwami? Is that this tournament is going to be ending at 3 a.m.
Why do you do this to me? Like you say, when he asked, okay, this is going to be first to 3, you were like, for sure. Like you were just like saying, yeah, why not? My God, we're going to be here for a while, so make it quick, dude. Still, is just top 8.
Yeah, the thing is, I know that this is going to last a lot, but this is a very special tournament as well. So even if it's going to last long, we're definitely going to see like some really cool matches. And I wanted to say like one more time, I wanted to thank Arc System Works for giving the South American scene this opportunity. I've been seeing like some different names on chat, like some European players and even commentators. I've seen Viram on there, so it's really fun I'm really happy that we have like this kind of tournament so we can showcase our scene and how strong and devoted our players can be. And I hope you guys are enjoying the matches, because this is only just the beginning. We're not in top 8. We're not in top 8 at this moment, so we're not having like those first 2 free matches. But when you get there, the matches are going to be even more tougher and cool to watch, of course.
Yeah. Can we just start? Like, it's going to be really late. I mean, okay, let's be honest. I don't think this is going to be... Well, probably this is going to be until 3 a.m. for you. I really think this is going to be like 2 a.m. Like, this game is not that slow. But we started like... We are like 2 hours on the stream, no?
Yeah, we have like 2 hours, because I was looking at the history of the stream, but the thing is that the stream like died at some point, so I think we're in 2 hours right now. But finally we're going to have like this match, because JF was like bugged because of some interactions that happened with Spectate, but now we're going straight into it. This is 1-0 for the Vasaraga player. Let's see if Musketeer has like some adaptation to show us, because this was looking very good for JF.
Yep, and he's already 1 game up against Musketeer that he is going to be only using the Siegfried. As you said, he doesn't like the matchup at all with Grimnir, which is completely understandable. You need the Fireball against Sisyphus himself. But what is a Fireball to someone who just walks forward? And I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's a lot of damage. Oh my god, back throw instant. No, not like this. Going for the stance. Stance again. And getting the meeting with the guard crash. Oh my god, he just went for super. A little bit of Lagerinos. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all, because he just goes for the auto combo. Straight into it. JF instead point that top 8 qualifier for losers.
Okay,
Ouch!
but a nice anti-air. Full confirm from Musketeer, goes with the corner carry, but nice backdash. A very wild decision in that situation, but could have avoided that Musketeer was trying to throw him. But now he's in the corner one more time. Immediately uses the variety of ultimate skills that Vasaraga provides. JF gets out of the corner, but still has a lot to go through if he wants to do the comeback.
Yep, like you have to be very, very careful about it. And Musketeer, he how to say it? He has something going on, obviously. He has a life lead. In fact, in a lot of the games that we see, he has life leads, but it seems like JF is just able to botch through sometimes. Again, this is what Vasaraga does. He has the armor, he has the forward movement, but it feels like JF is so consistent with it. He just knows when to press the button, but maybe not too much, because getting back through incidented on the corner is not the best way to start the last round of the second match. And getting Raging Strike, Raging Chain, Orkan into Ue, trying to go for the X special.
It was too far to confirm, but still Musketeer now has the Raging Chains. This is not going to be it, but still, let's see what he does for the meaty setup. JF immediately tries to wake up Mash in that situation. Musketeer does not have any brave points.
You don't have, exactly, you don't have BP. When you have full meter, getting into the command grab is not enough. Just jumping in. This is going to kill!
Oh my god! Look at this confirm for Musketeer. Was really far, but he still was able to confirm with that EX projectile, with the dash shell straight into the 2M, with the Rekka. Musketeer gets this match into a 1-1.
see what the optimizations, what the adaptations from JF are going to be against Musketeer right now. The match feels kind of choppy, yeah, but you know, I'm not here to judge. That's Zate's work. I'm just commentating. He's the DO. But still, if they are gonna play it out, they are gonna play it out.
The thing is, if Musketeer literally, if he wants, if it is that bad, JF has been having problems since the beginning of the tournament. If Musketeer wants, this could be his win, because I don't have much options. Like, we know that in some situations online is not always the best, so we're gonna have like some connection issues, and it seems like JF has been having issues since the beginning of the tournament. So if Musketeer wants, he literally could call out, but I don't think he's trying to go for the D key in this situation, because he's just waiting for JF that is like kind of bugging in the rematch. But just like I said, JF has been receiving some complaints about his internet connection, so if someone else complains, I'm gonna have to DQ him because he has a history of that.
Yeah. Okay. If you want my complete and honest opinion, if you're going to do a DQ like that, it has to be before top 8.
For sure. So the thing is, Musk, this is your call. Like, if you want to play, we can do it, but still, I'm completely like on your side if you don't want to play, because JF has been getting those bad connections consistently. So there's not much we can do. If it is that bad, this is your match. It's sad to see that this is happening before top 8, but we know that JF has like some issues with his connection, so that's not it. Okay. Musketeer said that he was gonna ask his professor what he should do. And that's it. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna have like the DQ situation happening right now. This is kind of sad because we're looking forward to see the rest of the match with all the Vazaraga shenanigans, but as a TO and getting complaints consistently about JF's situation, I need to put the point across, and unfortunately, JF has been lagging for a while.
Well, it is. Sometimes you have to make the tough call, so it's again, it's just like at some point you have to put the gun on. Also, on another news situation from top 8, Milanesa Gaming Narmaya Specialist defeated the Snow 2-0 to advance to top 8.
And I'm actually very impressed with Milanesa's run, because look what he did.
Yeah, I know what he did. I was talking to Mayo.
Jesus
I know what happened. He lost to, let me check. He lost to Chiro, and then he went into a murder spree, left, right, and center, taking out big names after big names, and it seems like I can call it out right now. 3 out of 3 Milanesa Gaming is the Wisp Gaming killer.
And one thing that we haven't mentioned is that Milanesa plays like a different character that we normally don't see as much. He plays Narmaya, which is a character that is very like not used in Rising. It was like a more common one in Vanilla, but since Rising dropped, we haven't seen much Narmaya representation, so I'm really looking forward to see what Milanesa can do in top 8. But now we have our last match before we go into a quick break before top 8. We're gonna have Myth against Basket.
What do you mean break?
Just like a 5-minute break, Kiwami. A 5-minute break.
Please. This is not going to end ever, dude. But it's okay. This is like, it's our world tour.
You just want to read Mineko, right?
No, I just want to go to sleep. Anyway, we're gonna have Myth versus Basket, actually. We're gonna have Mir versus Charlotta. Again, this is a matchup that we have seen sometimes. They're going to be right into it. And yeah, this is a matchup that is rough from Charlotta, but again, Mid is a very respectful player. He doesn't like... I'm gonna say it like this, he's playing vanilla Granblue. When he should be playing Rising, he should be just throwing shit on the screen. Granblue Classic! The European bait into Demon Flip, getting the throw, baiting out the Brave counter. Still, Mid, oh my god, just waiting it out. And he's gonna have Mider for the confirm into the SSBA. Just being absorbed into the Shadow Realm. A lot of damage. 0 BP situation for Basket. But still, he doesn't believe in bravery. He believes in no thoughts. Head empty. Getting tagged again. Killing the death. And then DPing the shit out of Nier. Basket with the first round.
I love the way that Basket played the neutral, because Myth was in a kind of a chip situation. Even if Basket had no Brave counters, he was like patient enough to beat death and approach Nier like more safely with a perfect reaction with that DP. The anti-air hit it like in the best way possible. Basket has the first round, but now things are looking rough, because even if the Myth does not get like the full punish in that situation, the life lead is gigantic.
Charlotta is also a very like explosive character that can deal lots of damage in a second, as we're seeing it right now. Missing the last part of the combo, maybe that was enough to heal. Getting a lot of plus frames, but what are plus frames to the Dragon Punch? Basket taking the lead 1-0, and maybe we're seeing another non-Brazilian player going into top 8. But again, Mufami is real, so we are going to be seeing what's happening right now. Oh my god, getting tagged by 236. Dealt Death Waltz, as it's called. I don't remember all the names. I remember Ominous Storm, I remember Misfortune, and I remember Death Waltz.
I don't know, literally no names for all of these moves. They just call them in the way, like, I call them in the way they sound.
I call them the whoosh, the chaka chaka, and yeah.
What is the chaka chaka?
The chaka chaka is a 236 that hits a lot of time and it's always plus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the chaka chaka, the whoosh, and the swish.
I see.
And Misfortune.
Meanwhile, we were talking shit. Myth got the round, and now it's Basket time to start the potato pressure with the classic command grab. One of the better startups, but unfortunately he missed the combo. That could be it. That could have been it for Basket, but still he has a lot of life advantage with the classic dash L pressure. He gets the full combo, and this is set point. This is top 8 qualifier in losers for the Charlotta Argentinian player.
Yeah. Okay, going for the whoosh. Going to the whoosh in the chaka chaka, swish.
I'm afraid of this type of commentary, but but still, let's see what happens with Myth trying to use those delays cancels.
Yeah, getting tagged a little bit for Basket. Going for the cross up, not getting the confirm sadly. Still some plus frames, forced to use the bravery counter. Oh my god, getting the ultimate whoosh into the switch, into Misfortune, into the Chaka Chaka setup! And this is going to be it, with Myth taking match number 2.
The classic delay overhead, you're always looking for the empty throw, empty lows. And man, this is just tough to be in it. The classic sandwich setup with the delay overhead. Myth gets into the scoreboard with 1 point for Brazil. Just like we said, this is a top 8 qualifier. Let's see if we have another sub player in there or if Brazil will thrive again.
Yeah, and again going for Misfortune into the Chaka Chaka setup. Back coincidence, use the Scoliosis Sword. Hellbreaker is stopped by Mier's close L. Not afraid of matching out, trying to go for a very nasty Chimmy Neutron, a Brain Blast indeed. Going for Noble Execution at the air, getting the animation. This is probably gonna kill.
Oh, it's not enough! But still, Mufami moment, but still Basket is going to get hit by the DP! But this is not going to be enough as well. He has not full health at all. I was going to be saying about his brave counters, his brave points, but what is the name of that one? Is the swish?
No, that's the whoosh.
That's the whoosh, okay. With the whoosh, the ultimate's whoosh. Myth goes for the Chaka Chaka setup, but Basket immediately with the brave counter trying to get out of there, gets the anti-air, and this is a lot of damage, okay.
It's fine, Potatoes is still in it, but getting crossed up into the Chaka Chaka combos. Not setup though. A little bit of a situation there for Myth. Just throwing the ultimate Chaka Chaka, the Aiste! Again, the Aiste!
Oh, I love the CU. Very patient from Basket. Goes for the mix-ups. The potato flips for the plus frames. He has meter for the Excalibur one more time, being very aggressive while Myth has been very patient on defense, but now the plus frames and Basket can close this out with the classic frame trap after the potato flip. Basket gets the round. This is a double Luigi. Last round for the top 8 qualifier. The last player that's going to be getting into this top 8 for the Arc System World Tour Silver event in South America.
We have Mufami and we also have Mufate.
Mufate?
Mufate! Just saying, oh, very patient from mid and getting immediately opened up into the Chaka Chaka setup. No, just going for Misfortune. Going for a little bit of a cheeky bricky situation. Going for the command throw. Not getting...
Oh no, the delay mash! Myth gets the hit. He does not have meter, but it's the Chaka Chaka setup! Okay, gets out of there. Basket with the ultimate skill, trying to get in with those whiff punishes one more time, and this is a lot of chip.
Yeah, that's a lot of chip damage, but still... Oh my god, the whoosh!
Oh no, what an amazing whiff punish! Basket with the walk back to avoid the MH, gets the whiff punish with the dash shell, and G9 Basket with the dash shell qualifies for losers top 8. What an amazing reaction for the Charlotta player. This was really, really well done. 2-1 for Basket. He's our last top 8 qualified player and the second Argentinian one.
Yeah, we have 2 Argentinians and 1 Peruvian in this top 8. The rest is all Brazil. And what do I have to tell you? It was just Mufami and then Mufate both attacked at the same time, and it is how it is. It was very down to the wire. It was very, very close. Anyone could have taken it out, but it was Potato Gaming. It was Pascut, the Miyako player himself. And maybe the Chaka Chakas were not enough.
And the thing is, I'm loving how this top 8 has been built, because we have a wide variety of characters, Kiwami.
Yep.
I don't think we have a single one repeated character.
We might have a Siegfried repeating in this matchup, but I don't think Musketeer is going to throw Siegfried against Milanesa. So we have a Siegfried, a Fairy, a Cagliostro, a Seda, a Nier, a Charlotta, a Grimnir, and an Armaya. All different characters in this top 8. And what can I tell you? It's just South America, it's just Sud, it's just Brazil. That's how we roll. We don't have the cringe for Nier brackets. We just have variety for every taste in the world. That's South America. Learn about it, dudes.
And I love it, man. Finally, closing this tournament, we have the full top 8 set. I'm going to be showing you guys. This is how it's being set. We have Emi Sensei against Ras. It's Siegfried against Fairy. Shiro against Elogius. That is Cagliostro against Zeta. Uchiha against Basket. That's going to be Nier against Charlotta one more time. Basket just defeated Myth and is going to be facing another Nier. And to close it all, we have Musketeer against Milanesa Gaming. That is Grimnir against Narmaya. What is going on?
South America, that's going on. That's how it is.
Let's go. But yeah, that's about it. Our top 8 is closed. We're gonna finish the whole tournament today, but I need at least 5 minutes to breathe, to drink some water. So I'll be changing the room. I'll be doing the Twitter posts and all that. So don't go away. We're getting back into this top 8 like in a few minutes. And please, stick out till the end, because this is going to be peak Grand Blue Fantasy vs Rising. This is going to be peak South American gameplay. And I know that you don't want to miss out. So thanks to everyone that has been watching the tournament. Thanks Kiwami for commentating with me till now. But this is not the end. This is just the beginning. We have a full first to 3 top 8 incoming. So don't go away. We're getting back in a few minutes. And welcome back, everyone. This is Top 8 for Primal Showdown, the silver ranking online event for ARC World Tour. I'm Zate, one more time with mi hermano. Hoy comentamos Kiwami.
Hoy comentamos indeed, and we are ready for some top 8 action in this ARC Revo World Tour Silver Tournament Primal Showdown.
It's a long ass name, but still, I'm very happy to be here, man. One more time, this has been a huge opportunity for us, and I'm really happy to see that South America can showcase how cool, how good, how big our scene can be, from 200 players to just only 8 remaining. It is time to see who is going to take it all.
Just a reminder, dude. I think it's still set to first to 2.
I changed it, but I'm gonna check it.
Make sure that it's on first to 3. If it's first to 3, we can just go right into it, because all of the top 8 is going to be first to 3. So just stay put. We're going to be doing this until 3 a.m. It doesn't matter. We have some Grand Blue to play.
And yeah, just before they start, to make Kiwami like even more desperate, because we're gonna end this like 3 a.m. I just want to show you guys the top 8. I have like the graphic ready. We have, just like I was saying, Emi Sensei against Ras. This is going to be Siegfried against Fairy. Then after it, we're going to have Cagliostro from Shiro against Zeta's Elodius Zeta. In losers, we have Fusion Uchiha with Nier against G9 Pasket with Charlotta. We have Musketeer with Grimnir against Milanesa Gaming with Narmaya. The thing is, this is a full South American bracket, because we have a Peruvian, 2 Argentinians, and I think 5 Brazilians. The only country that we're missing? It's Chile, Kiwami. Where's Chile?
Here! I am Chile.
Mufami representing from Chile, but still,
yeah!
I love the variety, not only the characters, but the country variety as well in this top 8. It's time to start the first match. It's going to be Emi Sensei with Siegfried against Ras with Fairy, and I'm really looking forward to see this, because both of these players have been dominant not only on Rising, but on Vanilla as well. So yep. I'm really looking forward to see how they face each other in a rollback netcode situation with seemingly different characters, because Fairy is completely different from Vanilla, and Emi Sensei is not playing Vazeraga anymore that he used in Vanilla. So let's see Siegfried against Fairy. This is the first match in top 8. Winner semis. Let's see who is going to take this. First to 3, Kiwami.
Yeah, and again, we talk about Fairy not liking to play against top tiers, and I think Siegfried is like the absolute representation of what Fairy doesn't like to play. What can you do with your biggest normals against the wall? That is Siegfried's EX Fireball. That is going to be a nerf in the next patch, but it doesn't matter, because we are not on the next patch, we're in this patch. And in this patch, Emi Sensei has it going on.
Is this gonna kill? I don't think so, but man, look at Fairy's red life. Why did this do so much damage? It was a close H starter into the shift damage right now with the EXDP, and Emi is dangerous, man. Emi does not want to deal with your long range normals. I have a big ass sword and I don't have any fear to use it.
How do you know what is going to be nerfed? Did they release the next patch notes? No, it's just the video with the changes. The EX Fireball is like smaller vertically, so you can actually jump it out. That's all I'm going to say, because right now we're just dealing with this patch, and Emi Sensei is dealing with the situation just doing the X. He does not know what fear is. he's going to do X even against a character like Fairy. Jesus Christ, just run up, dash L, going for the throw.
Ras couldn't confirm, but still, after the throw break, Fairy has an amazing option in her 2U. Getting Emi Sensei trying to press one button, Ras gets the round, and this is already really close. One round for each, and a very nice DP bait.
Yeah, and yeah, it wasn't I think it was Ultimate Fireball that got nerfed because he had like the little chime on it. Still, it could be anything because if it's L Fireball, it's whatever. What we have is basically Siegfried full power going on, just being a menace, just doing 2U into Orkan. Not dealing with anything, Ras just playing it safe, going for DP. That even though it's not like the best DP...
This combo, okay? Even from that above, it got hit by a combo, but now Ras couldn't get the full punish with that MH.
You have to be very careful about that because Siegfried Santier is not the most... It's not the biggest horizontally. It's very good vertically, but you can basically space it out really easily with just walking a little bit back.
And now
God,
Amy is close to a chip damage situation, and oh my god! He just ran up and did MH and did Raging Strike! The guts of Amy Sensei in this situation is just like out of the charts. The ran up, Raging Strike to hit Ras, like the startup of something he was trying to press. Like he definitely did not expect those kind of decisions in that situation. Amy Sensei with no fear at all gets the first match.
Yeah, this is Amy Sensei's like 101. He doesn't care. He's going to do the most egregious shit in your face all the time, constantly, and he keeps on winning. He can't keep getting away with this. But Ras is ready to just make Amy Sensei stop. But Amy Sensei doesn't know how to stop. He doesn't have a stop button inside of him. He just goes for the throws. He's slowly but surely taking away that life lead that Ras was building on neutral, going for the super Skybound art.
And I love the step back from Emi in that situation. He was not trying to jump, he just stepped back and managed to avoid like the... Oh no! Oh, he could have confirmed it! He could have killed Fairy in that situation!
Yep.
Lost the opportunity to do a lot of damage against Raz, and now with the fuzzy mash, the Peruvian champ, the Fairy could get that round. Emi Sensei with a very sad drop is going to lose this round.
Okay, I have to tell you this is very like out of context, but did you see like Emi Sensei running forward against Raz's Skyball art? I literally said, wait, he's going to do Banks drive into it, isn't it?
Jesus.
I was just like, no, that's a wrong game, Kiwami, that's your game. Jesus Christ, going for the dash shell, just not believing into anything. Going for the throw bait, Raz into the fireball.
Okay, I like to see the confirm. Goes for the setup of the GG, but Emi Sensei extremely aggressive, just jumps out and mashes in the wake up.
Jesus Christ, going for the Orkan. And again, trying to bait something the match! What the hell?
He rolled out of that clash situation, okay, and look at that anti-air. I love the way Emi Sensei is approaching that Fairy with the full-on run, full screen run to a close H anti-air. Emi Sensei one more time showing us that he has no ounce of fear in his body, and the round is for Siegfried.
He just knows. Like, how? How does he keep on getting away with these situations? Like, Fairy can do like so many things in the air. Like he just says, nah, I'm gonna just run up close H cross under.
And I love that Raz was trying to do the air throw and now finally gets it. Goes for the mix-up. Emi Sensei was just mashing. He was just pressing 5L. Unfortunately, he could not hit. Raz, oh, this is not gonna hit. This is hits the combo limit, but still with the far M trade, Raz finally gets on the board. This is 1-1, and man, the air throws were looking really good.
Yeah, that's something that you have to understand when playing against Ami Sensei. He's never, ever going to stop jumping in. Like, he's going to just find a way, and you have to be ready. And again, Fairy is not particularly known for having the best anti-airs. So maybe Ami Sensei is feeling a little bit more confident, just trying to wake up with buttons. With Raz, with Admiti, he was absolutely ready. Empty jump, just getting a little bit more space, which is something that Ami Sensei is very good at. But still, you can only try to get so much space against the queen of the space.
Oh no.
Very...
This is so much damage. He used the charged version, Kiwami. So this gets the full combo. Goes to the flashbacks, my friends. The friends we made along the way. It's going to do a lot of damage. Amy Sensei now, with just one more interaction, he could get this round. Trying to do the X special. But Raz is just holding it. He does not want to overextend.
Yeah, and everything kills at this point, but still, everything kills, including Raz's confirms. And he has a very good confirm game, going for 2U into Super Skybound.
Oh no! The sports dodges! How did he did manage to sports dodge that DP? This is very difficult. He's still alive, but Amy Sensei is going to get that ability refunded. Goes for the DP one more time, and of course, it's extremely difficult to avoid this DP. Raz made it like miraculously, but couldn't do it 2 ice in a row. Round for Amy Sensei. We could like smell Raz's fear in that situation.
I'm going to say it again. I'm not going to be tired about saying this. He can't keep getting away with this. The most egregious, batshit crazy scenarios. Ami Sensei constantly winning those. Again, he just matches. He doesn't care. What is set play against this man? Going for the meaty, dig and throw. It doesn't work. Even though he gets a little bit of damage from that 12, but still slowly chipping it. But again, in the blue, going for the command through, very nice jump.
Oh, and the punish with the full screen punish with EX ultimate GG. This is kind of like a cat, right? I don't know what GG is, but still, he was running and he just got passed through the projectile, gets the punish. Raz gets his round in the game, and this is one more time tied up.
Yeah, this is like incredibly close for both of players. And going for the run-up throw, he just doesn't care. He's ultra plus after that charge of 2-1 for him. Going for the side switch, going for the ultimate fireball. Nothing is kind of working except that everything is working. I shouldn't be talking right now. I should just enjoying some good as
Oh my god, what a nice spot dodge. And now he beat the DP! But Fairy does not have a lot of damage in that situation. He does not have meter. So he just goes for the basic combo. Nice JU for Amy Sensei, getting in Raz's face right now. But it's not easy to open up Raz.
Yep, not easy. And any poke can kill. You have to be very careful. Nice use of bravery points just to get a little bit more space.
Oh my god, what is happening? He could kill! Is this gonna connect? It's going to connect! And the friends we made along the way, it's gonna get Amy Sensei with 2-1 against Raz. Like, he just ran it. One more time, he ran full screen against Raz and could get the anti-air unblockable normal. Raz trying to jump it out, trying to get like the read with the air throw, but that did not connect. Amy Sensei gets ahead one more time with those crazy interactions. And say it again, Kiwami. You know what I am trying to say.
Okay, I'm gonna try to come out, and he can't keep getting away with this. Amy Sensei again, just going in, going for the scramble, getting the close edge. Counter hit, and look at the damage!
One more time, the red bar is just simply too large. Raz, is it gonna kill? It's not enough, but this is a repeat. This is the same thing that was happening in the last round, and now Amy Sensei avoids the SSBA. This is set point for the Brazilian player. One round away into getting into winners finals.
I'm gonna say it in red. Siegfried does a fuckload of damage.
For sure. And look at this
Jesus
confirm.
Christ!
Specifically counter hit confirmed because of the charge version of that special. Amy Sensei is just one hit away of getting to top 8 and with the fuzzy mash. No fear. Amy Sensei had a lot of life and is going to be pressing buttons, getting Russ, trying to bait the throw. Amy Sensei is guaranteed top 3 in this tournament, 3-1 against the Peruvian Fairy.
What do you want me to say? At this point, it's like, I don't know. He just presses buttons and wins. Like, it's that easy. It's that easy. It's that simple. Just press buttons correctly and win. What is this about, like, matchup theory and tier list and whatever? Just press buttons. And when you pick the best button presser in the game, like, what are you gonna do? Ami Sensei has all of the experience of playing much more neurotic fighting games. He played BLEIS. He plays Gundam
Yeah.
too. He plays Shogun. He knows this kind of shit.
The thing that gets me most about this last set is how Amy Sensei varied his approach in a way that made Raz extremely uncomfortable of trying like to anti-air. Normally, like, we've seen Raz playing against Myth in before top 8, and every jump that Myth tried to do, anti-air, anti-air, anti-air. Against Amy, he wasn't able to anti-air shit because the way Amy does is so different. Like, he varies the way he just like run full screen, and then he does like a high jump, a normal jump, uses the fireball, uses a high jump with JU. It's so difficult to predict, and that made Raz extremely uncomfortable. But now it's time for the other side of our winner semi to see who is going to be facing Amy Sensei. We're having Railfire Legends Komite Shiro against Grupo Elodius. They went too fast. Wait, are they button checking? Okay. Why do they do this to us, Kiwami?
I mean, what is 3 a.m., dude? It's fine. Still, Grupo Elodius with the set against the Cagliostro of Chiro. And, I mean, should we talk about Zeta's, like, how she is in the metagame right now? And how she has kind of, like, fall from grace from where people were putting her at the start of, like, this game's meta?
It's weird because Zeta is a character that is very, like, difficult. She has a lot of depth. She's not straightforward just like we saw Siegfried, but she has like a ton of potential. But the thing is, if you don't invest just like Elodius does, she does not look like that scary of a character. But the thing is, when you face that specifically, that monogamic, that character loyalist just like Elodius is, I like, everything just makes me like have so much fear.
The thing about the thing about Elodius is that he has loved this character so much to the point that that happens. Just a nice confirm from the parry into AWT, and it's something that Elodius, like, that's one thing that happens with this character, like, and with any character in this game. Like, the moment you kind of like you say, okay, I'm gonna just play the character that I like, and I'm going to try to see how far I can push her, or him, or it, or they, whatever. You can start seeing that any character can kind of perform in this game.
For sure.
Obviously, it's more truth for like characters that are considered stronger, but at this point, Zeta is like barely considered top 10. Like, she's not one of like the ultimate top tier conversations. She's just like a really strong character that has some flaws, but it doesn't matter when you are just this dedicated to a character, because you kind of just play around those flaws. You just make sure that the flaws of the character don't basically exist, and that makes it so like your character can shine, like how Elodius is doing it right now with that 1-0, very dominant against Chiro.
And I love the way that he closed the round, because he was playing like a very spaced neutral in that situation, but then he just ran up and prone. Like, it connected because Shiro definitely wasn't expecting in that situation, and I love the way that Elodius just kind of whiff punished Cagliostro 2U with a run up pro, perfectly timed. Elodius gets the first match, but I've seen these two players face each other a lot, and it's not uncommon that Shiro makes a full adaptation, so this set is going to be a long one.
Yeah, we already like said in the exhibitions that Brazil in general is known as a region that is incredibly good at adapting to what's happening. Like, they adapt so fast and they make super good calls. But still, we have two Brazilians playing against each other, so this back and forth of different options and situations that they are trying to pull against each other. Nice bait from Elodius, just calling it out. Chiro was not going to be dealing with the straight throw situation. And it's those kind of calls that make out for basically the high level metagame that we have in Granblue. It's the little things that matter in this game.
And those little things are very aerial in this matchup because of all the possibilities both of these characters have in movement. And now we see Shiro getting out of the corner using her teleports. Let's see the setup. Goes with the rock, and now Elodius immediately went through the dash all because he knew that Shiro wasn't going to commit into anything in that situation.
Yeah, the thing is that most of the things that Cagliostro do to pressure in the corner are completely fake. Like, you can match them out.
Yeah.
With ease. She has some, but they are not particularly the safest options. And still, talking about unsafe options, Elodius going immediately without any PPs. And any hit can be disastrous, like that one. Going straight into the comboable throw that only the truest set play characters have, like Fairy, for example. She's a set play character, what can I say?
Meanwhile, that Shiro finally gets his round, but immediately Elodius with the parry sends Cagliostro to the corner one more time. Shiro being very patient, does not want to mess up. He knows Zeta's potential in that situation and finally gets out with the Brave counter. Back throw again. The setup characters are shining one more time, and Shiro is going for the super to get his Brave counter back. His Brave point back.
Yep. Just going in for, how to call it? Just going in for the self-play situations that Cagliostro is very well known for. But what is a situation against Super? Doesn't connect because she was a little bit too close to the ground, but the throw immediately Chiro didn't want to deal with the situation afterwards. Elodius with the Zeta. God, I love women. Zeta is like really, I don't know, I like her a lot.
After that mess up with the super, Elodius was just like being a Guilty Gear player, mashing from literally every opportunity he could, managing to get that 2-0 against Shiro, who gets a step back, he goes into the room again, gets a briefer, and just like I said, I've seen this before. I've seen this same the same points on scoreboard. I've seen these players face each other in winner semis, and I know that Shiro has the potential of getting this adaptation and maybe showing us a comeback. But let's see if today, in a Arc World Tour event, Elogius is going to let Shiro adapt.
Yep. This is like, oh my god, just tanking it out with the very, very good patience from Zeta, because that parry, if you don't know how it works at this point, like, what are you doing? But still, the way that it works is that it's basically infinite parry until the stance like runs out, but when you throw the bottom, the armor ends. So you throw the bottom too early, you get stuffed by bottoms. Still, Elodius, very, very, very good with all of the tools that Zeta has, going for the empty loadian. This is going to be too much damage.
Perfect reaction from Shiro, straight into SSBA. Is he gonna kill, chat? Is he gonna kill? He does not. Elodius has a little bit more of life in himself, but tries to do a spot dodge for some reason. I don't know exactly what was he thinking, but Shiro with the throw gets the round with an amazing comeback with a perfect reaction with that anti-air.
Yeah, and well, it is what it is. Sometimes I hate Sajum. Like, that shouldn't kill, it shouldn't be that stressed out, but sometimes I just say maybe the damage of this game is okay. And then we saw what Ami Sensei was pulling in the last match that we saw here. Still, now it's all Cheeto with the Ars Magna, just dealing tons of damage, going for his very own set play situation incorporated throw bait, getting the first match of the set for him.
And I did say, Kiwami, that I've seen this before. So let's see if the story is going to be keep repeating itself. Shiro finally gets a point on the board, but Elogius has a lot of time to get his own adaptation. Let's see if Cagliostro is going to shine or if Elodius is going to have to get the hit. But right now, after the parries, it seems like far H is always the answer.
Yeah. Oh, look who we have in chat. Hello, Mr. Emo Champion himself. Out of the fuck, as I call him. This is first to 3. Yeah, this is all first to 3 Aaron the Mac. And we're getting a 69 from Chiro. Yeah, we're gonna be ending at like 3 AM of our time, but it's like whatever. Jesus Christ, why did I say that out loud?
Kiwami gets like the intrusive thoughts won, Kiwami. The intrusive thoughts won in that situation, but still, Kiwami, like we're seeing Shiro trying to use the pressure with the rock, and now it's time for the space pressure. Classic from Cagliostro. Ella just gets out of the corner using her ultimate skills, but now this parry, it's not going to be avoiding the traps from Cagliostro. Shiro with the full super gets ahead and now has a lot of life lead. Elodius needs to get like some out of it, some ultimate skill just like he tried, but this is still very difficult to come back.
Yeah, but still, it's Seda. We know that she has very good explosive damage. Again, waiting it out.
What a nice parry. This is a let's go gambling situation. No, he waits for the full SSBA and he has no brave points. Is this gonna kill one more time? Grupo Elogius, give them the Elogius with the full combo, with the full conversion after parry. He gets set point in this situation. What an amazing conversion from the Grupo representative.
Yeah, and again, I talk about it, explosive damage is Zeta's game. She just sometimes makes you go boom. And that's exactly what happened after that parry, because what is damage scaling? Going for the safe jump situation, this time going for the high. And with the, basically with the walls, Cagliostro just putting her traps on the ground. And it's like, okay, just try to go in.
The chat is full on copy pastas for Elodius. Shudo does not have much people cheering from him, unfortunately, but he does not care. He's going to the full teleport, corner, side switch combo into the damage with the SSBA. This is his opportunity to get the full comeback. Let's see what's going to be the setup. What is the Okizeme here? Goes for the trap? No, just a basic run up 5H.
Yeah, the pizza cutter to see if Elodius was true to his name and he denied the block button, but very good. Oh my god, just evading the trap!
Jesus Christ, he did like a run up 214H? That is literally punishable on block.
That is like, okay. Chiro is basically telling Elodius, you are not the only wild player in this game.
Jesus
This is
Christ.
Brazil!
And I said, I'm gonna say this one more time, Kiwami. I've seen this before. This is 2-2. Both of these players are extremely talented, and Shiro, normally he does not do those kind of like extreme reads, but he just felt something. He just felt that Elodius was going to jump, that he was going to be backdashing or some shit. He was desperately trying to get away of that corner, but he was checked by the 214H. And I love that Shiro is the one who is not starting the match. He did that read, and he's probably like, what did I do? I'm so fucking good.
Yeah, Elodius is like, what did he do? Why did he do that? And then Chiro is like, what did I do that?
Yeah.
I mean, it worked, so we're going to final game situation, 2-2. Grupo Elodius versus the Comité Receita Football League, Chiro. And this is it. Whoever wins here is going to face Ami Sensei in winners finals. And it's not starting, and I am a little bit scared.
Oh no, Granblue, what are you doing this to us?
Okay, this is going to be Powerpuff Girls.
I never heard the the versus scream so much as of right now. It's just like the do we have a match? No, we don't.
I mean, we don't, or we do.
Or the match just ended. Or are
Okay,
we losing this pack? Oh, okay. At least we didn't lose the match. It bugged out for everyone, so Elodius just like probably closed the game. I was a little bit worried that maybe we were losing the spectate and they were playing, and I would be very sad to lose the last match from them. So at least, even if bugged out, we can see the rest of this set.
Yep. I mean, please start. It's late.
And I want to say one more time, thanks everyone that's watching this tournament. It's really cool that we have a lot of different regions, not only watching but supporting the South American scene right now. Like, just like Kiwami was mentioning, we have the Evo Champ. I saw Zane on there as well. We had like some European players shouting out for Elodius. So hope all of you been having fun. This is just the beginning of this top 8, and just like we said, if you just got into this stream right now, this is the second match of top 8, and we have a full-on 8 different characters in this top 8. So definitely you don't want to miss this, because we're in a 2-2 match. This is our last round in possible comeback from Shudo. Let's see how Elodius come back with his game lagging, destroying itself, but giving him the time to breathe and think, what do I need to do against this Cagliostro?
I mean, the only thing that you can actually do with Zeta, and that is moving forward and throwing your spear at the enemy.
And believing in yourself.
Yeah, like that! Exactly! Going for 8 Arbes, pushing Chiro into the corner, but your corner is my corner. Going for ultimate Arbes already. This is like being less than 20 seconds to just chill. I mean, not chill, because we are kind of like in a tight schedule. But
Jesus, the spot dodges! What is happening, Kiwami?
a GBX in top 8 from someone that isn't GBX? Maybe he was right. Maybe
Look at
that's
these
what-
blocks for the overhead. Oh my god!
Oh no, dude.
Let's go gambling. What is the option from Shudo? He just waits and uses the guard cancel. Okay, nice option.
Nice ultimate skills from Elodius. Just
Jesus
very. I mean, Zed is a character that is well known from having very good ultimate skills. Using the sweep, the dash M to take out the throw and getting the parry. Elodius on set point once again.
I whiffed 2H, I don't care. Immediately parries Shudo's trying to punish it with the full on confirm after that parry. Elodius is in set point.
Yeah, and this is like a very tough situation for Chiro. Like, Cagliostro, even though characters have been kind of normalized in strengths and weaknesses, Cagliostro still doesn't have like the best defensive profile in the game. She has a DP, but it goes 50 meter. And Zeta has a parry, and a very good one because of the risk reward that is tied up to it. So you have to be very careful with it, with Elodius who's going for the VP wars.
Brave counter
Oh my
gamings
god,
happening right now. I almost turned into Portuguese in the middle of commentary because I am lost. But still, Shudo with the jump-ins manages to get ourselves into the double Luigi situation. This is last round, just like I was expecting. Let's see who is going to be facing Amy Sensei on winners finals. Elodius with Zeta, Shudo with Cagliostro is starting with an amazing 5H.
Yeah, and that 5H countered by Zeta's parry. Like, this is not over by a long shot.
Oh no, this is a lot of damage.
Okay, this might be over.
Oh no! He dropped the combo! He couldn't get the last hit from Marvis, but still the fuzzy mash.
No.
Not confirmed.
Mufami can't be real. Mufami is not.
Oh my god, the teleport to avoid Marvis!
My god!
Those guys, their minds, they're just too big. Their brains are too big, and Elodius' brain is even bigger than I was imagining. What an amazing read with the parry to get the guard cancel. Elodius from Grupo goes with the perfect read in that situation.
He's literally my goat. He did meaty parry, dude.
It was jump in, immediately cancelled into parry because he was expecting Shudo to use the brave counter. What an amazing decision, what an amazing gamble from Grupo Elodius that is qualified to top 8 winners side. Top 8? No, not top 8. Winners finals.
We're gonna get Elodius versus Sami Sensei. That's like a very good classic. And Jesus Christ, Elodius just playing out of his mind with those crazy reads. Jesus, like, I'm gonna say it like this because we are already like in late hours. He's a psychopath.
For sure. But man, you kind of need to be a little bit of a psycho to be good at fighting games. And the thing is, hearing this from you, Kiwami, I think that's a compliment.
Yep. It's like, if I say that you're a psychopath, it's like affectionate. It's not derogatory. Yeah, I love you a lot, Elodius. You're just like, you have like big energy. That's how it called it.
Yeah, what
Chiro
an amazing
too,
match.
like Chiro is also crazy.
For sure, like the way he ended, like the fourth match with the run up to 1-4H, like no fear. Those guys are them, exactly because we're in top 8. All of these players have battled it out into like a 200 player bracket. So all of these 8 players are extremely strong. And they don't have any fear to try some psycho things in the last situation of a match.
Yeah, and well, we're gonna get more of that because we have Rafa Jugadas, Uchiha with the Nier against G9 Pascut with the Charlotta. And we already like saw Nier versus Charlotta from Pascut, and he has to play against another one. But this one plays very different from Myth, who was the one that Pascut defeated to get into top 8. And we're gonna start right away with the Chaka Chakas into the Whoosh. Close H into Whoosh.
I forgot about the Chaka Chakas. Okay.
Bro, it was like 30 minutes ago.
I know,
Wait,
but after this match between Elodius and Shiro, I completely forget about Nier, but now she's right back with a really good match, recognizing that maybe Charlotta was a little bit too high, and she did not have, like, Uchiha did not have like much danger in that situation because he had a lot of health. So he just mashed it out, got the full confirm, and this is a good round for the representative of Fusion Esports.
Defeated Uchiha. Bro, at this point my brain is fried, I don't remember anything. But what I can tell you is that Pascut is just going in for a lot of pressure with Charlotta, which is kind of what you want to do against Nier. Put Nier with one hit, she puts you into the Chaka Chaka setup. No punish because Charlotta is just built different like that.
One more time, Uchiha was too greedy. He tried to do a close H starter. Unfortunately, Charlotta's DP is not that easy to punish, but now with the hit straight into SPA, this is going to be a lot of damage, and now anything could be the end for Pascut. And even needing to deal with that Brave counter, really bad for Charlotta to try to get in again. Uchiha gets the first match 1-0 against the Argentinian player.
Yeah, and this is how the matchup is supposed to go. Again, I said it before that Mid was playing vanilla ground blue, very patient, like just waiting for his opportunity. That's not how you play Rising. In Rising, you have to take the opportunity by the horns. And oh my god, going for the okay, this was very smart from Pascut. And the reason why this was smart is because he didn't do EX Demon Flip. He did, I think, was Light Demon Flip. And the reason for that is because Light Demon Flip is like, it goes a little bit higher. So you can't anti-air it, but you know what you can do? You can get a perfect as payback. Pascut with the Hellbreaker, taking it and saying this is not going to be free at all.
Okay, nice confirm from the anti-air counter hit, but this time the clash situation is in favor of the Brazilian player. Uchiha has the advantage, but immediately we have the classic Brave counter, but the Ploppy is here, Kiwami! It's time for him to appear. Even nerfed is a really strong move from Nier, and now Pascut is in a very dire spot with the jump in. Uchiha is going to get one more round.
I mean, he did the Ploppy into the Chaka Chaka setup. What can you do about it? It's just too strong. This character is just neurotic like that. She's Eldrick. She's just an absolute monster. And we all know that. We all know what her strengths are. And this is a character with practically no weaknesses, which, again, it's kind of like a trait of the top tiers of this game, that they are all kind of like perfect soldiers with no like exploitable weaknesses. But what is weakness to the potato? It's just another thing on the book.
Oh my god, but the wake up mash?
Nice.
Okay. Uchiha knew that Pascut was trying to bait something, straight into the SSBA. We have the special music playing it on as well. A lot of damage against this Charlotta, and Uchiha just needs one more hit.
Oh. Going for the jump in and getting the match like that. Use Pascut doing some unorthodox situations. Again, he is a multiplayer. He knows how to do those kind of things. He plays Miyako. Again, no thoughts. He had empty. Chaka Chaka setup. Trying to go for another setup, but Pascut very good identifying it because he knew that she used another card.
Oh no.
Going for the... My Jesus Christ.
This is the best damage Charlotta can get with the full SBA. Uchiha one hit away of losing this round, and this time his mesh is not going to work. Basket with the classic meaty gets another round, and this is a very great moment for the Argentinian player.
Yep, and Basket is like changing his rhythm. Like he's changing it a lot. Please do F5s because it's just Clarinet doing some stuttering. But you know who is not stuttering? Basket. Basket is not stuttering. Basket is going in, making Rafa Jogadas use his meter to try to get out of the situation with the Helmbreaker, getting some plus frames, getting the Dutch L's. Just unrelenting pressure from Basket, going again, nice dodge and getting a hit. This is incredibly important hit because he can get the SSVA.
And he does not have any Brave points. This is a lot of damage. One more interaction. It's going to be it. Chaka Chaka setup, and he cannot. He cannot do anything because he did not have Brave counters. So Nier was just like special cancel to special cancel and ship damage all over again. Uchiha, very intelligent way of structuring that situation exactly because Basket had used all of his Brave all of his Brave points before him.
Yeah, but there's something that you could actually do in this situation because it's not truly gapless, like it's a frame trap, and you know because Basket ate a counter hit on that situation. Yeah. And he could have do SBA, he could do like the Super Blanca Ball. And that would be like the win. But now, Basket in a very dire situation again. Rafa Jogadas taking it 2-1. One more game before eliminating the Argentinian Charlotta player Basket. And yeah, it's not Potatover, it's not Potatover like that. But you don't have to be a pecho frio. You don't have to be cold like that. I know that you have like a tendency of doing so, but you know, I believe Basket made it this far, but getting a lot of damage, almost going into the throw.
A very dirty setup with the whiffed swoosh, I think.
Yeah, that's the whiff swoosh.
The whiff swoosh into throw, getting Basket like waiting for a simple hit. Uchiha gets into set points with an amazing anti-air connecting that 2H hit very far, and now it's time to start one more time. Nier's pressure, but Basket immediately uses his Brave counter to try and construct some kind of comeback.
Yeah, and again, this is Rising, so comebacks, you can certainly do it with how high the damage output is in this game. And getting into SSVA territory, Charlotta right now on the blue, trying to tag out that, but not being able to do so. And no bravery points, anything kills at this point. And that is it! Ultimate misfortune, because we don't have a full name for that. Maybe the chink? Like, maybe the cling? The clank?
Kachang?
Oh, Kaching? Yeah, the Kaching. Ultimate Kaching, and that is all she wrote. Basket getting eliminated from the tournament in 7th place. Still, it was the biggest bracket of South America to this point. 200 players, so getting top 8 is an impressive feat on its own. So congratulations, Basket. GG's for the potato.
And one thing that I need to say is that Basket was like seeded to lose in top 32 or something like that. He made the biggest upset till now is that he defeated Grey Fox, the seed 2 of this tournament, really early. And now he got into this top 8, and I don't even know if he was like practicing that much, because I normally don't see him playing in the sud brackets, right?
Yeah, he's like not very active in bracket, but still he plays, and it's kind of like slowly returning to play a little bit more. But now we're gonna have another Argentinian player. The last Argentinian player, the last hope of the Patagonian Warriors, Milanesa Gaming with an Armaya versus the BLEIS 2 player, Musketeer with Grimnir.
Milanesa that we haven't seen at all on stream because he did like the craziest losers run I've ever seen. Milanesa Gaming with the Armaya facing the Grimnir. This is a really wild matchup as well. Brazil against Argentina. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, Milanesa Gaming did a crazy losers run to get to this point. So obviously he has what it takes. But you know who else has what it takes? Musketeer, that is just going straight into lots of damage, going for the setup Banshee Chigami. But what is a setup against Armaya Gaming, which just has like 2 DPs?
Oh, and what a nice confirm using that Seals. Musketeers goes for the ultimate skill setup again. Low option. Milanesa was probably expecting the fuzzy overhead. Just accepted the possibility of that mix-up instead of trying to use the Brave counter, and Musketeer just gets the low with the full confirm first round for Grimnir.
Yeah, and a lot of South American support for Milanesa. Kind of like a fan favorite here in Argentina. But Musketeer, he has all of the experience. Sorry.
Has been in lots of
Jesus
top
Christ.
8s for other
Yeah.
game, yeah, for the Blaze Blue Central Fiction. Musketeer stopped playing that game, but still is a very strong player in basically fighting games at all. So he's showing with his Grimnir right now, but Milanesa is being a little bit more aggressive in this round. And now is in the corner against this EX Fireball for Grimnir. Musketeer unfortunately couldn't get the full confirm, but Milanesa... Oh my god! The 5H hitting from behind?
I mean, it was an interaction and going for the setup into the cross-up, Jesus Christ! Bang Chichigami is alive and well in Modern Gaming. Musketeer with the seal cross-up, taking it 1-0 against Milanesa Gaming.
Showing us all the dirty setups he has cooked. Musketeer that qualified into this top 8 using that Siegfried, but his main character is definitely the Grimnir, and he's showing exactly why he uses this character. He loves all those kind of dirty setups and movement options. But let's see what Milanesa has to show with this Armaya that, just like I said, has not appeared on stream yet.
Yeah, and still he's showing some stuff. He's going for the... What is happening? Why
oh no! The MH counter hit! That was looking really cool for Milanesa, but now the situation goes into the advantage of Grimnir. Wake up DP for Milanesa, trying to be a little bit more patient. Brave counter immediately out of the corner. Oh no, he got baited, and now this is a lot of damage for Grimnir. Musketeer, if he does not drop, he could get the full confirm. This was not a move fate moment. Musketeer gets the round with the SSBA, and Milanesa, unfortunately, is going to be 1 round away from getting the 2-0. This is looking rough.
I mean, it is, but still, it's like very close situations. Milanesa, one thing that I have to kind of be saying against him is that he's not the most consistent in terms of like decision making, and you have to be very consistent in decision making against Brazil, because they are going to check out everything you do. They are not going to let any of your cheat go through. They are just going to try to be as consistent as possible, but still trying to get some boost frame situations, but we talked about that being minus. So yeah, Milanesa was ready to just, oh my god, they just like sit down and you say, okay, hello. Trying to get that Brave counter, but sadly not enough. We're gonna get the SSBA and Sajam once again. Jesus Christ, it was enough to kill.
Milanesa Gaming I'm sad for him. This was just so much damage. Musketeer with that SSBA because Milanesa did not have much Brave points as well. Got that extra damage, and now this is 2-0 for the Grimnir player. And Milanesa, just like we were saying, he's the last remaining Argentinian player. And this is looking just bad for him. We need more copy pastas, we need more cheering for him, but now Musketeer with the perfect reaction on that flip. With the anti-air in the perfect moment, Musketeer goes for the mix-up one more time, baiting that throw and getting into set point.
Jesus Christ, Musketeer continuously throwing the throw bait setup, which is something that a lot of characters kind of have to do with meter, and Musketeer is just saying, okay, hold this seal that I'm placing in front of you. Yeah, he's absolutely feeling himself, but still, Milanesa. Oh my god, he's going for the slides!
Okay, but I love that flip, unfortunately. Dealing with the DP right now, but a wake-up mash. Milanesa getting a lot of damage in that situation. Probably not going to be enough because he does not have the meter anymore for the super, but still, this is probably the best that Milanesa has ever looked, but the back throw is that Kiwami not like this.
Yeah, and now, again, Musketeer recognizing that Milanesa knows that he's minus, so waiting a little bit to see what Milanesa was trying to do. Going for the what the fuck! Wow, the damage, and going for the setup again. He's going to do something neurotic again. Oh my god, what is happening? One more, the throw. It's enough, Musketeer. 3-0 against Milanesa Gaming, eliminating Argentina from the tournament. Now it's just 5 Brazilians and the 1 Peruvian in RAS. The last hope for the non-Brazilian players. And again, congratulations to... Jesus Christ, my brain just tried... Give me a minute.
While Kiwami is trying to think, I want to congratulate Milanesa for the amazing losers run that he did. Unfortunately, we're going to have to say goodbye to him at this tournament right now, but still, what an amazing showing with this top 8 placement. Congrats Milanesa for the 7th place, and he's probably going to get a little bit of Arc War Tour points as well. Milanesa Argentina is in Arc War Tour. Probably at least a little bit of points in there. He's in the ranking, hopefully. But still, congrats for the Argentinian players getting 7th place in this top 8. Definitely representing their region, their country. But today, Brazil is above. Musketeer gets the win and he's going to be facing RAS later, a bit later today.
Yeah, because we're gonna have another match first in losers quarters. We're gonna have Zate Football League Comité Chiro versus Uchiha from Fate Stay Night.
Yeah.
Again, this is a matchup. The two like set play neurotic monsters. Cagliostro versus Nier. Obviously, like, it's not a hot take to say that Nier is objectively a better character, but still, Cagliostro has some things that Nier doesn't. For example, air stalling and teleports and all of those tricky situations that she can put. For a set play character, Nier is more like a brute force type of character. Like, she just goes in and puts you in the situation, like it or not. While Cagliostro has to work a little bit smarter to get into those situations, but she has more tools for doing that. Don't leave me hanging, Zate, please!
I'm just doing too much at the same time, Kiwami. I'm updating. It's Star GG, the top 8, OBS, everything, but still, let's go. Losers quarterfinal is starting right now. We have a double Brazilian match with Shiro against Uchiha. Losers quarterfinals. Whoever loses this goes away with the 5th placement, and I'm sure that neither of these players wants that. Shiro definitely wants the prizing. He is one of the most dedicated players we have in Brazil, not only because he is a very Cagliostro loyalist player, But the thing is, Shiro is probably the most tournament-hungry player I've ever seen. He plays in literally every tournament he has time for.
Yeah, he's like always there. He's an incredibly like consistent player, always getting good placements, and it's really cool seeing him again with his wild gaming that he's very well known for against the Nier of Uchiha. And it's kind of like weird because I think Uchiha hasn't been able to start absolutely anything because they are now getting Chiro against Cagliostro, getting Chiro into the corner, Chiro going away with, again, those air stall options that are very annoying to deal with if you're not prepared to. And it's not like you can have like a telltale situation where you know what Cagliostro is going to do, you just have to guess. And it's like, it has too many layers to actually be reliably guessed on. So, some things that you have to be dealing with, but nice, Far H still not getting the confirm, sadly. You have to be ready for those situations, like Chiro with the confirm from Far H. That is the Cagliostro bottom with a trademark on it.
And now it's time for that zoning, but Uchiha finally gets to play the video game. Putting Shiro on the corner one more time with the classic 6-6L. Uchiha gets the full confirm and now spends it all because this is going to be it with the basic Grand Blue extension with the Raging Strike into Raging Chain. Uchiha gets the round.
Yeah, and well, it is like I was saying, right? Just having to get something started, Nier being a more brute force type of set play character, going for the optimal stuff, just going for damage. The setup, you're gonna get it either way. You don't have to think about it. But still, Chiro is playing like a very, very strong neutral game, just getting a lot of life lead. It's just that this character deals so much damage that at some point it just doesn't feel like it's kind of worth it. But Chiro just keeps going in, just keeps going full throttle against Uchiha. And Uchiha is the one that kind of like has to play on the back foot in this matchup until he gets the hit. Because this is going to be the Chaka Chaka setup. Great use of the bravery point, and this confirm is going to be it. Chiro taking the round.
Run up too well, knowing that Uchiha was going to be a little bit afraid because of the traps. Getting that low, Shiro finally gets the round one more time, and in this neutral, just like we were saying, it's not very comfortable for Nier, mainly because of the rock. Like, Cagliostro's rock is very active, so it stops a lot of Nier's specials with death. If she does not use like the ultimate skills, it's very rough for Uchiha to start his pressure from like mid-screen.
Yeah, this is something like Nier has to kind of deal with like, how to say it? I mean, it doesn't matter because it killed, like 1-1, very good. But the thing that I want to say is that against like more normal characters, Nier doesn't have these kind of problems to deal with. But against Cagliostro, which is a character that has many ways to use stall the round and check you out for trying to do some things in neutral, it's very annoying, and it's kind of almost like Uchiha has to play like if he was playing with just a normal character instead of Nier.
But man, look at this 5H anti-air. He did not go for the 2H. The close H actually worked in that situation. Unfortunately, couldn't go for the full confirm, but still has the life lead. Uchiha into the DP frame trap, goes for the side switch here. A lot of damage with the super as well. Shiro has like so little life remaining, and he tries everything he can, utilizing all of the brave counters possible to get out of the corner. But man, Nier is unavoidable. 2M straight into the swish. Gets the round.
It was swish. Yeah. To switch into the Chaka Chakas, just going in for trying to maintain in pressure. Still, something that you have to kind of leverage out is that you can't just go straight into just all pressure with Nier because of how the stocks work, and you want to have like stocks for the combo. Having combos that are not like free is like something you have to get like your mind into when playing this character. But still, just doing Cagliostro things, the cutest alchemist, trying the cutest button with the far H.
Nice pressure, always spaced out for Shido, but now Uchiha gets the hit. Like, with the limit of their hitbox with the 5H, Uchiha... Oh my god. He did
Christ.
wake up throw against the Cagliostro's trap. Okay.
I mean, you can see that he was playing like Melty Blood type Lumina at some point with the wake up throws.
Melty. Oh my god, it's not just wake up throw, normal throws. He goes into the wake up air throws. This is not only Melty Blood, this is Guilty Gear as well. Fusion Uchiha with the wild ass read gets the air throw, knowing that Shido was trying to bait the wake up throw or something like that. Uchiha with the high back jump air throw gets ahead into this match. This is 2-0 for the Brazilian Nier player.
Yeah, and you have to like kind of understand that was a Rafa Jogadas.
For sure.
That was a play, and Jesus Christ, what a play to get it 2-1. Still, it's not over yet. Shido has like a good chance right now to kind of take it over, but it's going to be tough because Uchiha has been like adapting to what Shido tried to do very consistently. And again, just playing this game in neutral that you kind of have to, like, how to say it? You kind of have to throw shit out and see if it works. Because if you're not throwing your specials in neutral against Nier, you're basically letting her play, which is what you don't want to do. But your stuff can be like stuffed out by death. So it's like a very tough situation in neutral, even though it's kind of Cagliostro favor. Like, you have to be very on point with those situations. And right now, having a little bit of trouble with that, going for the Chaga setup. Why? What did it put her out of that situation? What a lucky situation for Chiro.
What an amazing block as well. Blocking that empty jump low that normally the Nier players go for the overhead in the first option, but still Shido was prepared to block that low and manages to get out of the Chaka setup. But now I don't think it's going to be easy with the Brave counter. Shido at least gets away of that sandwich situation, and with the teleports he gets sent straight into the corner with those Brave counters.
Yeah, and now getting the combo with the double trap setup into the corner. Just continuing the pressure, but 2M, that godlike bottom from Nier. Still, Shido is not someone that basically say, okay, that's a nice frame data. Too bad I can't read. And going for the plappy, missing it out. For Shido, just getting the kill into the 2-2.
And what an amazing ultimate skill trap from Shido, because Uchiha was looking forward to that anti-air with the far H. But an amazing adaptation from Shido as always, with that jump in to avoid the plappy and getting the punish with that ultimate skill trap. Shido one more time sends us to the last match of this set.
Yeah, and this is going to be an absolute massacre for Shido, getting destroyed by Rafa Jogadas. Uchiha just maintaining him in the corner. What a nice spot dodge to get the siete palabras, the perfect into set point.
This is a very dire moment for Shido, but he's still always going to believe. He made a lot of comebacks in other tournaments. Let's see if he can clutch this out, but Uchiha already getting Cagliostro in the corner again.
Yeah, and well, even though it's like getting Chiro in the corner. She's still letting Chiro play somewhat because after the plappy.
Oh no, one more time the same interaction, Kiwami! Uchiha simply has the half a jogada moments and this could be it. What an amazing confirm, goes for the super right now. Gonna cry it out in front of Cagliostro and that is it. Fusion Uchiha Hafa Jugadas is playing a lot right now with that air throw read and a perfect combo to end it all. Fusion Uchiha is qualified for top 4 and unfortunately Shiro is eliminated in 5th place.
Yeah, again, congratulations to Chiro for getting into the top 8, especially in 5th. Like, it was some impressive work that you did there. Very close sets, sadly getting out at 5th, but still an incredibly good Cagliostro. And with the raid immediately, Jesus, he was just ready. Thank you so much.
Was streaming his run probably. Unfortunately, Shiro is out, but I really want to see the VOD because this is one thing that I always really love to see is people streaming their own runs. After the tournaments, I always go to their streams to see how they react to some of the situations, seeing some off-stream matches that happened as well. So thanks a lot, Shiro, for not only restreaming a run, but for participating in literally every tournament he can. He obviously wanted to get even more far in this tournament, but still 5th place in a 200-player tournament is a big achievement.
Yep, it was big indeed, but we are going to be getting some big gaming right now. Musketeer versus Reseta Football League, Real Fire Legion, Ras. Grimnir versus Ferry, a matchup that we don't see every day. And it's going to be very interesting with some button checking. Very good. Oh my god, it's going to be into the VPN. That's like a true combo. Like button checking to VPN.
Immediately VPN, right? The thing is, people are like, what happening? They are trying to button check. And if the connection is bad, we have to turn on the VPN. Because, just like we said, some connections are really bad between different countries here. But it seems like Musketeer immediately pressed OK. So maybe the connection is good.
Yeah. I mean, if it is good and they are going to try playing it, well, just go for it. Like, it's too, Jesus Christ. It's just 200 MS.
Oh, no.
Still, if they decide to play it, 200 MS is... Oh my god, it's going to be...
Is it playable? Is it playable?
Yes! I'm gonna say it, it is playable. And they're going to go for it immediately.
Grimnir against Fairy, definitely not a matchup we're used to see. I really want to see the dynamics between Grimnir's movement with Syl with the Syls against how Fairy structures her her mid-range pokes. Let's see how it happens, and we have a very aggressive start from Ras.
Yeah, it's very interesting how he changes from just going for zoning against aggressive play, but when you're playing aggressive you are prone to risk, and that risk is full corner carry for Musketeer right now, putting the Rachid, the level 2 in his face. What are you gonna do about
the fuzzies it? Unfortunately with no confirm, but Musketeer now has to gas. Ras trying to bait the Brave counters, Musketeer just waiting. Goes with that movements. My god, what are those clashes? And the full-on ultimate skill thrust. No fear at all. Musketeer gets Ras just trying to press or jump something in that situation. First round for the Brazilian player Grimnir. And one important thing that we have to say about this match, Kiwami, is that Ras is the only non-Brazilian player remaining.
Yeah, he is the only non-Brazilian player remaining, and that means that he has all of the faith of Sud in his back. going for the neurotic setups. Still, not like a very good job in controlling what Ras was doing on the corner, just putting the tornado on it. Like, it's very annoying for Fairy to deal with that specific fireball setup, because you can't throw buttons. Like, the problem with Fairy's buttons is that they all have like hurt boxes. But you know what else has hurt boxes? Throw baits. And those hurt.
Finally getting to this round. This is 1-1. Russ back into the set. Goes with the delayed throws with Musketeer. Prepared to tech.
Yep.
Okay.
And I mean, you have to be very careful, because that is the kind of shit that can happen in this matchup. You can just
Oh
get
no,
attacked.
the arrow blockable? He blocked GG on the air. This is a lot of damage with the setup, but Musketeer immediately DPs, does not want to deal with that thing. But it's very difficult to come back in that situation. Raz immediately uses his Brave counter, and now he has no Brave points.
And again, GG is going for the instant overhead to close it out. Raz with the 1-0 against Musketeer. Basically anything killed at that point, so he went for the 50-50. And, well, that's kind of like what it is, but still Musketeer, again, very aggressive start from Musketeer against Raz, throwing him into the corner. Oh my god, this is going to be full-on combo situation. A lot of damage from that far edge. Using the BP to get out of that corner with the side switch Dutch H.
Not close enough into the corner to get that wall bounce. Musketeer appreciates that situation and goes straight into the full confirm with the ultimate skills. Using all of his meter possible, Musketeer gets the round and is not anywhere shook by losing the last match.
But still, Raz is like a very calm player. He's not particularly shook unless you're Ami Sensei or you're throwing like literally batshit crazy options all the time. Still, very good patience from Raz. Not immediately going into the setup, just letting Musketeer whiff something first, and again going for the setup again into the instant overhead. Set play characters, am I right?
Let's go gambling. Unfortunately, it was an all-day game moment for Musketeer. Raz gets one more round, but let's see. This is getting a little bit of Grimnir favor after that dash shell. Musketeer unfortunately did not have like a very big combo in that situation, but my man has no issues with pressing 5H out of nowhere.
Yeah, and Jesus Christ is going in, but having a little bit of trouble with that confirm. Raz getting his turn back and getting the side switch. Yo! Just going for the dodge. The Sumer reactions not enough to kill, sadly, and this is going to be a lot of damage. Not getting any more, but still getting.
Oh no, the overheads, but Raz has no fear at all. Bets on the DP on Wake Up, an option that he has not shown us before. Raz dealing with that overheads from Grimnir, just bets it all and gets the match 2-0 for the Peruvian player.
Yeah, and Raz, well, again, we say that he's like an incredibly consistent player. He's really good against multitude of different players. And, well, how to say it? He's just good, man. He's just a character loyalist. He knows the ins and outs of his character against multitude of matchups. You really have to play like insane psycho behavior like Ami Sensei to deal with him.
Probably a misinput for Musketeer in that situation, but still has all the seals on the screen. Raz immediately Brave counters, does not want Grimnir to get anywhere close to that situation, but oh my god, look at the vertical range of this anti-air. Musketeer with the perfect 2H bets a little bit too much on that ultimate skill, and now Raz gets the counter hit. It's straight into the SSBA, and this is going to be it. Set point for the Peruvian representative.
Yeah, and we saw Musketeer being very dominant against Milanesa, And now we're seeing it like the other way around. Ras just continuously dealing with Musketeer in a very effective manner, to the point that he's in set point 2-0. And again, getting with an immense life lead against the set play character. You don't want this to happen, because there it is! This is an overhead, and this is going to be enough. Ras taking it 3-0 against Musketeer, and Musketeer getting out in 5th place.
Tying it up with Shido, Musketeer unfortunately is out of this tournament with a really good showing from Ras, making Fairy look like a very scary character. Ras, just like we said, a character loyalist and specialist, manages to get that 3-0 against Musketeer in this top 5. Congrats for Musketeer for the 5th place. Got really far in this bracket, but unfortunately gets eliminated. Congrats for the Grimnir player, but now we only have 4 players remaining, Kiwami.
Yeah, we're gonna be on the top 4 situation, and I think we're gonna start with winners final.
Exactly. It's time to head back into winners finals with our 2 Brazilian players, and this is a Brazilian classic. If you've seen any of the BLEIS weekly tournaments we run here, you've definitely seen these 2 players facing each other at winners finals in the tournament. But basically, Amy Sensei has a lot of advantage. But today, even if Amy Sensei had like some cheering on chat, Elodius has the copy pastas.
Yeah, we're not gonna be seeing a lot of we're not gonna see a lot of cheering from Amy Sensei when all of the copy pastas are being placed in the chat, because we're going in with winners finals. Amy Sensei with the Siegfried versus Grupo Elodius with the Zeta, and this is a matchup that has existed a lot in like top levels of gameplay, in Rising in particular, because well, you know, Siegfried was not in vanilla, of course. But we're talking about this meta, 2 very strong characters that we're gonna see on the screen. Obviously, we know that one is a particularly like very incredibly strong. Again, starting strong with a 2H anti-air. Even if like this is like something very good from Siegfried, that even in the situation that you don't get the counter hit, you still get like a mini combo, and that allows you to get extra damage. Still, Elodius has the gun fully loaded and chooses to throw it out like that. He's using some meter in that situation, going for the corner carry, going for the midi situation. Amy Sensei is trying to throw something, anything, but it is Elodius from Grupo.
And we were waiting for this, Kiwami! The X Wake Up finally appears! Amy Sensei with the delay X Wake Up, the 2U straight into the Raging Strikes. Amy Sensei does not want to deal with Zeta shenanigans. The round is for Siegfried.
Yeah, Weapon X going straight to the kill. You have to be very careful, because Amy Sensei loves doing that kind of stuff. And it's very effective when you actually think about the dynamics of it. Because the fact that you're basically trying to avoid it with a very long low means that you kind of, you know, stuffing a lot of shit for 7 frames with 2 hits. And if you try
oh
to
my god
back,
look at the Amy Sensei's reaction. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Kiwami, but my god. The spot dodge on that situation was just like so much aware. Elodius, I definitely did not expect Elodius to use Raging Strike in that situation, but Amy is him. Amy was prepared with the spot dodge and got the full punish, Emi Sensei gets the first match.
Yeah, Ami Sensei looking as strong as ever, the most consistent player in the entire of South America, going for the throw, going for the plus frames. I don't believe in like your situations, and that was actually very smart from Ami Sensei. He knows that Elodius likes to go for like delay parry situations, so he used throw the 2M into nothing. And basically, Elodius use his parry and get nothing for it, because he can get stuffed by like EX Fireball after it. So yeah, again, you have to be like very careful about the situations that you're trying to throw against. When you are playing setup, because sometimes you just choose wrong. And that's how it is. Like, it's not an automatic parry like the others, and that's both a strength and a weakness of it.
Oh no. The X wake up one more time. Emi Sensei has the upper hand on this round as well. Elodius unfortunately misses the timing of that spot dodges. And now, after all these scrambles, just right after Elodius lost the timing of his spot dodge, Emi Sensei gets the full confirm using the big ass legs from Siegfried. We have 2-0 for the Seed 1 player, the favorite of this tournament, that is playing absurdly well.
Yeah, he's like playing out of his mind right now, just going straight for every single situation that is favorable for him. But also Elodius is having a little bit of trouble dealing with those fireballs because he's trying to dodge a little bit too fast. Maybe waiting for Vera Dragon, maybe waiting for the 2-4, big slash thing, man. The hardest working man on the planet, the top 9 character, immediately into set point. And we have a name for this, actually. We have a name in Argentina for this, and it's called a garch point. A garcheada is like, how to call it without getting like tagged? You know, it's like the F point. Let's call it like that. The parry, Jesus. It's going straight into the parry because you're not only the only one that has one. Having a DP and a parry is like, Jesus. It's a little bit of a situation. Because you can basically do Orkan into nothing and then do DP.
But now, the Siegfried's DP unfortunately missed because of the Pogo situation, but now it's a very good starter for Emi Sensei. One more time with the charge option. Goes with the reset with the projectile. Perfect tech from Elodius trying to get away of that corner. What a whiff punish. Let's go. The spacing, the footsies. Goes for the mix-up as well. No, corner carry. Puts Emi Sensei in that situation with very delayed auto combo. Elodius gets finally his round, and the hope is not all gone.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard for Elodius to actually get something going on, but the fact that he's doing it is incredibly impressive, and it only talks about the level of play of both of these players. Still, Ami Sensei on the corner, but we know about his tendencies in defense, trying to go for the whiff punish of the far edge. Still a little bit.
Oh no! And look at the fuzzy! What an amazing conversion from Elodius. Just like we said, the specialist always knows his setups. One more time, empty throw, an amazing tech from Emi Sensei, but he heads back extremely fast into the corner because of the Brave counter.
Yeah, this is a very scary situation because Emi Sensei is on the blue, and we know what happens when he's on the blue. He didn't believe. Like, maybe that was it. That fireball connecting was like everything that he needed. Oh my God, going for the no! Oh no! What? Okay.
He does not have brave points. He cannot have like the normal confirm after that 5L. Oh.
No! 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 The X is too strong. Weapon X. Ami Sensei taking it 3-0 against Grupo Elodius, cementing himself at Grand Finals winner's side.
with a very convincing set. Emi Sensei shows exactly why he's the number 1 seed in this bracket with a 3-0 against Grupo Elodius. He is qualified to Grand Finals today. At least 2nd place, Emi Sensei, our best player, one of the strongest in South America, maybe in the world. If he had opportunity to travel and it was not like stopped by visa, Emi Sensei could have shown the world all of his power, but now it's very clear to everyone that is watching this tournament how strong of a player he is.
Yeah, I mean, we already said it time and time again. He is the most consistent player in South America entirely, and he's showing it with basically a masterclass on the matchup. Just going straight into fireballs, straight into Vera Dragon, not letting Elodius play at any rhythm that he actually wants to play. And, well, we are now on the last 3 sets, maybe 4 of the tournament, and it's not like that late. Still.
Don't jinx it.
Oh my god,
Don't do it,
please.
Mufami, please.
Shut up, Buffet.
They're going to do a connection test, and I went to get this time to talk about something that I haven't mentioned yet. And the thing is, this tournament, Primal Showdown, is not the only South American qualifier. I don't know if you guys know this, because a lot of people on Twitter have been saying that Primal Showdown is the only opportunity for South America. But we have another one confirmed, and that is Fate's episode. This is another silver event online tournament that is going to be happening in September for South America. So if you enjoyed this tournament, please enter Fate's episode as well. It's going to be happening on September 8th. If I'm not mistaken, the link to the bracket is on the chat right now. So if you enjoyed yourself, if you're liking this tournament and want to showcase one more time our region to the world, please register on Fate's episode as well. Shout outs to Shiro Aoi, who is another tournament organizer here in Brazil, who helped me a lot running this tournament today, bracket running shit. So shout outs to him. And please, if you enjoyed yourselves playing the tournament today, enter Fate's episode as well. It's another opportunity to get more points into the Arc System World Tour.
Yeah, and I have to ask, because I don't think like it's completely clear. This tournament is also online, right?
Yeah, it's online.
Okay, so yeah, everyone, we have to get these kind of numbers again. 200 people is actually insane for South America, but if we got it once, we can get it again. So it's completely free to enter, and we are seeing a lot of names that we didn't expect in top 8, so maybe it's your chance next time
for sure
to get it.
And I want to say that we didn't mention this before in this tournament, but we have to. Kiwami, this is, at least till now, the biggest online bracket that the Arc System World Tour has had. We are bigger than Europe. Europe had like 139 players. We had 200.
Yep.
So
we are the biggest, and you know what that means? That we are the best in pulling numbers.
For sure.
Okay, we are still getting some connection stuff going on. Don't worry about it. We're going to tell you whenever we are ready.
Yeah, just checking how it is working. I don't know exactly what happened between the two players, but they're probably talking on Discord, and we will let you guys know whenever the match really starts. So this is, if you're lost, this is top 4. This is loser semis between Ras, the Peruvian Fairy player, and Fusion Uchiha, or maybe Rafa Jogadas, the Brazilian Nier player.
Yep. And well, we're gonna see if we can get this like connection thing sorted out. Still, we don't want any like connection issues in top 8. Of course, we have to show what this region is all about, and it's not all about like routing problems between countries. We've seen a lot of very good Granblue today.
For sure.
Yeah. Still, we want a little bit more. We only have losers, finals, and losers semis, losers finals, and grand finals.
Yeah.
So, yep, I think we should be ready to start playing.
And they're just talking to each other. They're deciding if they're gonna try VPN or not. But still, this is just one more of these things. South America is a very big region, so sometimes we have this connection issues between countries. But let's see, maybe they can get it better. Uchiha is going to turn on the VPN, and then he'll get back quickly so we can do this match. And yeah, Magnum Gear, it all started with some silly Parsec exhibitions. It all started with literally there was times that from when Vanilla was in a cursed spot that I stopped doing tournaments. The Brazilian TOs that held this were Shiro, and Marquino. And in Sud, I think Mash and Mix did a lot of events. So shoutouts to all of those TOs that basically maintained the gbvs scene here in South America alive. It is only possible to us to have this big of a tournament because of these TOs. And I know how dreadful it is to keep doing online tournaments in the late netcode. I know this very personally. So shoutouts to them. Finally we have rollback netcode. And even if rollback, the connection is not always the best, but at least we can play against each other and showcase our scene like we're doing today.
Yep, and I think we are going into it. So, guys, loser semis, Real Fire Legion Ras against Fusion, Uchiha, Reseta Football League. Okay, things like, okay, wait a minute.
Yeah, they're just trying it out, because Uchiha just turned on the VPN, so they're seeing if it is good. It looked good. Oh no, it's Raz just said it's worse.
Shit.
Well,
okay, so it's going to be off VPN, and we're gonna go into it.
Yeah, there's not much we can do. At least
it's fine.
Yeah, it was playable.
But 140 is completely playable.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't have too much of a problem. Still just going out of the VPN situation and going into the match. It was just a little bit too much. Jesus Christ! I just have a jump scare scream because I turned on another shit, and it was like, oh no. Sometimes you just turn off the volume of a funny video and you just get ass blasted.
You were talking about a funny video, and then since we are just waiting Uchiha for the VPN, I have to mention I love the picture that you sent me for this overlay. I love that it perfectly fit your hands showing your name. It's the Kiwame Chile moment. Even if we don't have the frog, the George representation, I think that this photo combined with mine with the sunglasses perfectly fit each other.
If I get to Brazil at some point, I'm gonna be going with the sunglasses, so
let's go.
We can be the Sunglass Brothers commentating some Granblue. And talking about commentating some Granblue, we are going into it. Loser semis, Red Fire Legion Ras versus Fusion Uchiha. Nier versus Ferry. And again, this is a matchup that we have seen before from Ras when he played against Myth. And Myth playing in a very conservative, a very patient type of gameplay. Uchiha, even though he's playing patiently, we know that he likes going in and he tries to brute force his way with Nier. So, yeah, this is going to be pretty interesting to see how it develops.
Sure.
Raz, again, he has a lot of experience against this character, so yeah.
And the thing that I feel is different about Uchiha compared to Myth is that Uchiha has like a very hybrid way of playing Nier. He's not only respectful and only aggressive. He changes it up very quickly, so that could like mass Raz's neutral just like Amy Sensei was doing. So let's see how those interactions are happening. Uchiha being very patient now, has 3 lovely points to use. Trying to get in with the jump in, but my god, that close H, the most far range possible, gets the hit for Raz with the checkmate situation with the ultimate GG. Raz gets ahead, first round for him.
Yeah, and again, I said that he was very experienced in this matchup. And something that you have to understand is that even if Nier is incredibly good in neutral and whatever, you are not playing against a normal character. You're playing against Fairy, and Fairy with her long normals can stuff out the death pretty easily if she is the one getting the initiative in terms of the rhythm in which you want to throw buttons. But still, Nier can just throw dead, and if she has the initiative in the encounter, she's just going to win. And look at the damage that she deals. She only needs 1. Yep.
Oh no, not again! The run-up close H, the same thing that happened on the last round! Kiwami, is this gonna kill? It's SSBA with the close H counter hit starter. A lot of damage for Fairy, and this is not common, but Uchiha is alive! There's still some hope to the Brazilian player, an amazing spot dodges, but anything could get the round for Uchiha, for Raz. Uchiha now goes, he has just 1 lovely point, goes to the floppy, but unfortunately did not have more puppets to use. Raz perfectly recognizing that situation, was prepared to anti-air with his DP. 1-0 for the Peruvian Fairy play.
It was a very rough situation for Uchiha at that point. Getting a one-touch situation, even things in chip would kill at that point. Again, with the ice there, going for the pressure, just a lot of chip damage, and look at the life lead. Still, life leads are kind of a volatile situation in this video game. But, oh my god, just messing inputs left, right, and center. Going for the plappy, get neutral. Not enough neutral, though. It was a very interesting situation. Wow, and just... It's a very tough situation for Rafa Jugadas.
Oh no.
Oh no! It was a very tough situation until he was just right.
Got spaced out, the 5H with no hurt box. Cancelled it out to the near doll. Gets Raz after that Brave counter whiffed, unfortunately. Even Fairy's Brave counter that looked like it hit a little bit more far, but still Uchiha gets the punish with the doll cancel and gets 1 more round in the board.
Yeah, and now Raz with the life lead. This is something that it kind of just happens in this matchup. You have to be very careful about eating too many pokes from Fairy. Getting the plappy cancelled!
My man, this was amazing. The GG setup with the spot dodge to avoid the plappy and still has the setup after it. What an amazing choice for Raz, interrupting that ultimate skill from Uchiha. Really convincing round for the Fairy player, but now, unfortunately, he is close to the corner.
Yeah. Also, another thing that you have to understand is when you have a character that can do many things at the same time, when you have a character that can basically throw a projectile and then act up immediately, it's really good to deal with the situations. Especially if that projectile doesn't interact with whatever Nier wants to do. Even though Death it has a very good presence on the screen, that presence is mostly horizontal. So the moment you try to throw those kind of grenade type of projectiles that go up and down, Dead is not going to interact with them. He's just going to go through. You know, it's like the meme of the idea of
oh no, but this is not a full confirm. Plappy, plappy, plappy. And now Raz has no brave points to use. He has to deal with all this pressure from Uchiha. But an amazing 2U goes for the mix-up. Instant overhead is not going to kill. What is Raz doing? Uchiha did not confirm. He could have punished that instant overhead, but Raz is still alive. Gets the 2-0 after all those weird scrambles. But Raz thanks Uchiha for not punishing that instant overhead. And now this is 2-0 for the Peruvian player.
It was kind of like a kill situation from Uchiha. It was like, I'm gonna say like this, it was just like a very, very bad mistake. Because after that instant overhead that didn't kill, you just like kill Ferry from that. And I hope it's not like a big blow in Uchiha's mental. It seems like it isn't, because he has like a very sizable lead and he's going to maybe get the kill, because he didn't even need super for that. Yeah!
I'm not gonna say anything.
The air is just a problem.
Goes for the spot dodge, trying to bait the brave counter from Uchiha. Just handling it out, but now close to the corner, Raz using those two M's to try to interrupt Uchiha's usage of Doll.
Yeah, I'm still. Oh my god, nice interruption. Look at the amount of like stocks that Nier has left, and look at Raz's health. Like, it's not looking good for Uchiha at this point. Going for the cross up, still not going for the instant overhead. Maybe he was waiting for a brave counter or something like that. Oh, and the punish! This is like incredibly good, but he's not going to have enough to deal with Ferry with this much life left. Raz on set point against Uchiha right now.
Nice movement with this 2M, just walking back. Raz, a really good spot against the Brazilian player. One more time, we have to remind that Raz is the only non-Brazilian player left alive in this tournament, trying to represent the Sud region. Meanwhile, Raz with the conversion now, ultimate skill for the hard knockdown goes for the mix-up that Uchiha immediately uses the brave counter, does not want to deal with the insert overhead shenanigans.
Yeah, and Raz is just controlling the base of the neutral game really like perfectly. He's just dealing so much damage in neutral to the point that even after one combo, the life lead is still on Raz's side.
Oh no, Uchiha!
No!
What did he do?
No!
Not the choke, not like this, Brazil. Just one more lovely counter to use in that situation. Uchiha trying to do the delay pressure. Raz respecting it, but now the mix up because almost every time that the screen flashes in blue, you try to immediately spot dodge, but I think Raz did this on purpose. He knew that Uchiha was looking forward to probably a whip ultimate skill, but then it was the GG who gets the punish at that spot dodge. What an amazing choice from Raz. Free-owing Fusion Uchiha, who gets eliminated in 4th place.
Yeah, I mean, obviously congratulations to Uchiha, but it must feel very rough to be in that situation. After the plappy, he got neutral. And, well, the rest is like kind of history. But it seems like we're going straight into Losers Finals.
We have like a quick connection test probably, but still, they're just trying to see like if the connection is alright. One more time, congrats for Uchiha for the amazing set. He, just like I was saying, he was kind of away. He did not play in those last like maybe 2 months of the game, so getting 4th place even after that much time away is really impressive. So congrats for Fusion Uchiha for that big placement. Of course, getting some Arc War Tour points into his name. So congrats for him. But now we only have 3 players left, Kiwan.
Yep, we only have 3 players left, and we have basically the best player of Peru versus the 2 best players of Brazil. And it's not going to get any better than this. We're gonna get Raz, Real Fire League, with the Ferry against Grupo Elodius with the Zeta. A very wild matchup situation, because even though Ferry can control Zeta a bit, the moment Zeta gets the gun fully loaded, it's another different story, and she only needs 75 meters. She doesn't need all of it. Still, incredible life lead right now for Raz, going for the anti-air, not believing in anything. All of that is fake news with the sandwich building up the Brave counter. You have to be very careful about those situations, because you're gonna get Arbes to the face. Still going for the VP. Both of them have 1 VP, and this is going to be a lot of damage for Raz.
Oh no, but he did not get the confirm! Unfortunately, did not have Brave counters to do the Raging Chain in that situation, but still... Yeah, he doesn't need it, but I think he thought he had it? Or maybe he just missed the timing, but still, a nice setup from Elodius, but wasn't able to confirm. This is very bad for the Brazilian player. This could be a good round for him, but now the Peruvian player, Raz, gets right ahead into this losers finals.
Yeah, they're asking for predictions, but we are not going to predict. Not today. What we're gonna do is just see Raz again with another impressive life lead. It's just... It's a little bit too much to deal for Zeta. Going straight into the SPA and just going for the chip kill. Beppo hitting Zeta out. 1-0 for the Peruvian Ferry player.
And I have to say, Kiwami, Raz is looking completely unstoppable. Getting from a 3-0 against Uchiha and now 1-0 against Elodius, things are looking rough for the Brazilian crowd, but Elodius is definitely in the crowd's favor and does not want to stop.
Oh, no.
Give a Helógios to this man. Elodius goes with the let's go gambling. There's no gambling needed. Almost kill. Elodius has all... Oh my god, but Raz has literally other things he's thinking about this match, trying to construct all of these comebacks. So close H counter hit!
It's a weird timing, because close H is plus on block for Ferry. It's like a very weird situation, Jesus Christ. Going for the parry, escaping with the tail on her back. And it's just a one-hit situation.
Oh my god.
For the kill.
Look at this comeback, Kiwami. How hard did Raz work for this? This was an amazing, mixture of all kinds of reads and reactions. This showed us how strong Raz is and how amazingly he's playing today. This was amazing. Yeah. What a sick comeback.
Yeah, it was like an incredible comeback from Raz. And getting into the instant overhead, you can't give any situations from Raz to start his offense, because you know that at some point, and that is a punish, because he did the setup wrong. You know that Raz is just going to get the ball rolling. But you know who else has a ball to roll? Zeta Arbes with a lot of damage, and this is going to be it. This time, no more games, just going straight into the kill.
Elodius is still in there, not getting the choke after that comeback. The player from Grupo, the second stronger player here in Brazil. Elodius trying to get into that grand finals again against Amy. Gets this throw. Okay. Nice block from Raz. Unfortunately, couldn't get the punish, but still prepared for the fuzzy situations.
Yep. I mean, he is obviously ready for dealing with that situation. Elodius is like a very well-known Fussy user. So he has to be very careful with whatever setups he wants to do. Gigi used to continue the pressure from afar. VP into VP, used a lot of VP wars, but you have to be very careful because no more VP. But Raz is actually really good at dealing with Raging Strike as it is.
Jesus.
Oh my Jesus.
Disconnected?
Christ.
And this is a lot of damage because it's not scaled at all. And Elodius does not have Brave points straight into the SSBA. Raz is not going to have enough, but still is in a good situation with the 2U. Getting Elodius probably trying to jump out. Raz another time constructs this comeback. 2-0. And this is like 5-0 against Brazil. Raz is just in another level.
Yeah, maybe Raz losers bracket is actually real. Like, it's the same with JF. Still, there is someone very special waiting for him in Grand Finals. The one that sends him to losers. And actually, is the one that sent both of them to losers.
For sure. And he's looking like the only one who can stop Raz, because this is very good for the Fairy player. Raz one more time with the setup of GG. Elodius just holding it in. Trying to get out with the Arvis. Unfortunately, did not confirming anything. And with the basic 2M pokes,
yeah.
This looks like GBVS vanilla. Raz is in set point.
Yeah, and those pokes, again, I already said that Fairy is a character that has to interact with you a lot, but when you are in this matchup with basically normal woman, and you can just throw buttons and slowly chip away her health, it's really tough, but still a lot of damage from the setup player. Elodius going for the Chibi Neutron, doing a Brain Blast all over Raz to take that round.
Nice shimmy and punishes at that 2Ms that Raz was using. The very quick Arvis in the air was perfect for Elodius to get that punish, and now he puts Raz in the corner one more time. Spaced out projectile, Elodius, the same interaction, Kiwami. He's looking towards this. One more time, punishing the 2M, and now it's time for Zeta setups.
Yeah, and again going for the Chibi Neutron, but this time it wasn't a Brain Blast, it was just a Carl Wizard. No, nothing happening right now. He's spending the meter, getting the jump in the strike raging chain. This is going to go straight into the corner. And trying to get a throw to close it out. Elodius!
The side switch dash attack was very good for us. Elodius now close to the corner.
This has happened before. It's very, very tense because
Raz
has been doing a lot of comebacks, and this may be the start of something. No VPs left for Elodius, but this is a character with a parry, so we have to be kind of careful about what's going to happen in this situation. Throwing the Beppo, going for the GG Beppo situation, the parry!
Not enough to kill, but the empty jump throw, and the hope is not all lost. Elodius is still alive for Brazil. Oh my god, betting it all with the ultimate parry straight into an empty jump throw in the last situation. Elodius is still alive, and let's see more matches, Kiwami.
Yeah, we are still trapped in Brazil. We're still trapped in Grand Blue. There is no escape. We just have to enjoy this as Elodius is turning up the heat against Raz. Going straight into the offensive, and this time it's him who gets the life lead against Raz.
Very aggressive as always. Elodius trying to getting in with those Arvis. What is happening? My god, but now that Brave counter is not going to connect. The Pogo weird hitbox that makes Elodius avoid like a low crush situation because Zeta is too high, and then that Brave counter whiffing, Elodius gets the punish, and this is a round for the Brazilian player.
Yeah, and well, Elodius is obviously trying to play more aggressively, going for different like patterns in the air. Just going
My
for
god.
No,
What is this? What are these decisions, Kiwami? He literally rolled towards after the GG and then did MH? Okay?
You know what the craziest part about the situation was? It was that he was still in GG range.
Yeah.
Just thrown it.
And
this
man,
is
and
going
now
to be
the
him.
shimmy is going to connect and Eladius gets us into a 2-2. This is a tie. Maybe Brazil has it all. Maybe Brazil can do a full-on BR Grand Finals. It's all in the hands of Elodius Ras. Straight into the rematch. Last match between these two players.
If I could do yesterday, like just preventing Arakure Mirror Grand Finals, Ras can do the preventing the Brazil Mirror Grand Finals. I kind of believe, but again, Mufami is kind of real, but not this time. Good block against the parry and Ras in set point to go to face once more Ami Sensei in Grand Finals.
Just like GBX is saying, Raz is locked in. A very quick match. This is not common for Fairy. It was a very rushed down and aggressive acting from Raz. Getting the punish after the parry follow-up. Elodius trying to get in with those jump-ins, but is not able to open Raz up.
Yeah, just playing very calmly, not trying to overextend because that could happen. Very nice dodge from Ras, preventing any kind of refunds, but still, Elodius with the convenience into the setup.
He missed the fuzzy, but okay. Those scrambles are good in those kind of situations, Kiwami, because Raz was confused as well. Goes for the setup here. No setup. Goes for the damage. This is a full-on super. Good situation from Elodius, but nice response from Raz. He did not have Brave Points to get out of the M8 situation, so he just DP'd, but Elodius with the 2M leaves us in the last fucking round, Kiwami.
This is great. They're going to just... They are just giving it all. Going for the cross-up, very good blocks from Raz. Trying to go for the European setup. Oh my god, just doing Arves without meter. Elodius is just trying all of his shenanigans.
Oh my god. That confirmed. Goes for the setup. Trying to bait something. Gets the throw. One more time. The jumping with the Fogo. Raz with the delay. But Elodius is out of there.
Whoa!
Good momentum for the Brazilian player. Elodius trying to stop the Peruvian Grand Finals. Let's see what he does. An amazing air-to-air. Okay. Raz is still in the game.
Low looking ass confirmed.
For sure, run up to...
God.
Oh no. Stop the roll. This is a lot of damage. Will he go for the super? Yes. He goes for the damage.
Yeah, this is a lot of damage, but still a very scary situation. A very scary
Elodius! He just jumped into GG, but not a very big combo. Elodius is still alive. He has 100 meter to use.
And then he's starting using it, but still he has meter for Arves.
Oh my god.
This is a very nice situation. Just dash up M.
Nice stack. Raz needs just 2 more hits. Meanwhile, Elodius is trying to get in. No! Okay, not in that distance. The same situation against Uchiha happening right now, but finally the 2M into the whip. Raz is in Grand Finals, managing to stop the Elodius comeback. The Fairy player with the 2M straight into the special is qualified for Grand Finals. We're not going to be having 2 BR players on there. Raz infiltrates the Peru on our South American online silver ranking event. I lost. This is like too many names. Grand Finals top 2. Raz against Amy Sensei at Primal Showdown.
Okay, so I believed, of course. It was really tough, of course, but I want to actually like say something that was very particular in that last like 10-15 seconds. I think it's the really first time that I saw Elodius actually scared of throwing a button. Like he wasn't doing anything, he was just waiting. And then he was trying to walk back even though he was in the corner. Like, bro, Jesus Christ. It was incredible tense. Still, Elodius with the 3rd place. Congratulations for that. I still think like you are the GOAT, but sometimes you just have to get away from the fear. Fear makes us human, but the brave are the ones that go past the fear. Yeah, he could ult Beam or ult GG, like, or ult GG and won that. Yeah, exactly. But still, it was a very tense situation. It was losers finals, final game, final round. So that's it. We're gonna be getting grand finals.
And I have to say, one more time, thanks everyone that have been watching these tournaments. It's literally 2 a.m. here in Brazil. It's really late. But we still have our biggest set to go. This, Amy Sensei and Ras was the first match of top 8. And it was nuts. Imagine right now that it's 2 a.m. and Raz has this whole streak of defeating everyone in loser's bracket. It's going to be completely insane, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Damn. I mean, it's an asset. Zate, let's give it our all. Everything on the line. Grand finals. I think it's coming. No button checks, no connection tests, just pure grand final situations unless they are doing the button check. Let me see.
I don't think they are.
Okay, they're not! Okay,
Amy Sensei is just going for it. Round start, exploding the ground with the sword, and this is grand finals. Let's go.
Yes, we are already starting with it. Rail Fire League, Grass, the Zate Football League. I say the league instead of Legion, Jesus Christ. Against Ami Sensei, with the Siegfried running it in, starting really strong with the first round, first blood as they call it in the Summoner's Rift. Just going for it, nice TP from Ras, trying to get something going, but the stanky leg Squidward! Going for the command throw, very nice jump from Ras. And again, just seeing a lot of aggression from the start, and this time it's Ami Sensei with the wake-up throw! He doesn't believe in plus frames, he doesn't believe in anything, he believes only himself! Going for the 2U!
Okay.
The Weapon X!
He's going to do all the super, okay, try to do unscaled with the close H straight into the SPA. Ras is probably going to be alive, has a little bit of life, but still the 4H connecting Ras, probably trying to do like a jump or something to get out of that corner, but Amy Sensei, the favorite of this tournament in winner's bracket, gets ahead 1-0 for the Brazilian representative.
Yeah, and again, this is going to be just like full throttle all the way. There's no stopping. Ami Sensei, it's a player that, even though he plays with an all-rounded kind of slowish type of character, he's not somebody that is known for stopping. Ever. Just a jump in against the 26U! The ultimate whip! Failing its purpose because it doesn't have any vertical reach. And very sizable advantage for Ami Sensei. Just waiting it out! The Weapon X!
The Weapon X always appearing, the 2U, and Ras was definitely afraid of that Siegfried corner pressure. Amy Sensei just rolling with it. 2U into 2U, one more round for Brazil.
Yeah, Weapon X is a little bit too strong, but Ras with the anti-airs, just stopping. Ami his tracks with the air throw, and Ami Sensei just jumps in! Okay, this is something that I have actually to say right now that it happened. Ras kind of just waits it out before doing the mix. He's trying to see if you're going to do wake up something before deciding if he's going to do like high or low. And Ami Sensei just doesn't care. And yes, he's a slowish Dr. GBX. I said what I said. You're not going to silence me.
Let's see if Raz can do the same kind of comebacks he was doing against Elodius, even if he knew about the DP, just like we've been seeing. Spot dodging Siegfried's DP is extremely hard. The last hit connected, and Amy Sensei is trying to do a speed run in this Grand Finals.
Yeah, and I mean, like, he just went golden on that last interaction. He just won straight EX Fireball into EX Vera Dragon into EX DP. Like, it's insane. Debilidades de Siegfried se mueve un centímetro más lento que Kata. Real. He just moves like Kata moves like at 20 miles per hour. Siegfried moves at 19. And I didn't say it was a weakness. I said just like it is. Because it's not a weakness. This character doesn't have weaknesses. But Raz doesn't care because this is going to kill. No, it doesn't going to kill. Mufami. Mufami in all of his splendor, but still the ultimate GG. Getting it in. And Raz just taking it one on the board. Ami Sensei. Maybe he has to calm me down a bit. Nah. He doesn't have to. Going in with the Orkan Ue. He's going for the combo.
Amy Sensei trying to do the safe meaty, but still gets hit by the ultimate skill DP. Raz does not commonly use this option, but sometimes even against Amy Sensei, he needs to bet it all. Tries to get out of the corner in that situation, but still with a very preemptive spot dodge, but still wasn't that much punished. And I love that shimmy with the GG.
Yeah, and again, I'm going to reiterate, he's slow, but he has some things that makes him not feel slow. But the first one is that he's big. He's big as fuck. He has like incredible size. And the second is that he has many moves that makes him like go forward very fast. So sometimes he just doesn't feel slow at all.
I'm afraid this is the time for the Psycho Amy moment. He's gonna run 5H. I'm really afraid of what's happening.
No. He's going to run up SSBA.
Oh no, the run-up jump! Baiting the throw. Raz was trying to attack in that situation. We all knew what he was looking for. Amy Sensei is in tournament point, Rikiwami. This is Brazilian point for the Siegfried player. Let's see if Amy Sensei can get it all, if Raz is going to get a point on the board.
Okay, this is happening because GBX doesn't believe that Siegfried is slow. If he believes that Siegfried is slow, it happens. He like loses speed. He's actually giving him like fast Siegfried, and it's not good. It's just too strong. You have to believe in weaknesses, or else they don't exist. I mean, they don't exist, but whatever. You have to create them. It's magic, you know. Okay, going for the SBA.
This is Amy? What is he doing? I know he's a psycho, but not like this. Goes for the oh no! Oh no! Not the X! Wake up to end it on the classic from Amy Sensei. After the GG setup, he does not care. Ending the Primal Showdown, the Arc System World Tour Silver Online Tournament with the X. Wake up! His signature move. Amy Sensei is the grand champion of Primal Showdown. Oh my god.
X is too strong. It just does it. August 20? Do you really think they're gonna fix it? They're going to do the same shit. Top 9 character, yes. He's the top 9 user. He's not going to get nerfed, he's gonna get buffed. Like, Jesus Christ, Amy Sensei, congratulations. And also congratulations to Raz for second place. Like, it was a very, very, very tough tournament. I didn't expect Grand Finals to be like super fast, But Ami Sensei I mean, he just literally said, "I want to sleep, man. Let's go."
Oh my god, he's simply too good. Amy Sensei, he was the #1 seed at the tournament, we all knew. But man, how consistent this guy can be. Amy Sensei not only being the best GBVS vanilla player we had in Brazil, he's now the best GBVS rising player we have in South America. And the thing about Amy is that he is not only good at Grand Blue, he was the best player in Brazil in Blaze Blue for a while. He stopped playing that game and is dominating Grand Blue. If you guys don't know, Amy Sensei was supposed to go to EVO, but he got his visa blocked. This guy, for everyone that is watching that is not from South America, this is the player that you have to look out for. He's only being blocked by visa. If he had the opportunity to travel abroad, he will definitely make a lot of trouble for everyone in literally every place. Like, if he has the opportunity, he's going to mess things up in this Arc World Tour, just like he did. He is the winner of Primal Showdown, the first South America Silver Online ranking event for Arc World Tour. Congrats to Amy Sensei and his Siegfried.
Yeah, I mean, he's just incredible, dude. What do you want me to say? It's just like, he knows. He has like this very like Japanese-esque trait in fighting games that he's used always in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing.
Yeah.
It looks like he's doing like some random stuff, but at this point it's just so consistent that you can't like say like you can't say that it's random anymore, because it's just working all the time. Darkcito wants me to say something in Chilean. Cállate, jefe, conchetumare. Eso.
Jesus
No
Christ.
sabes nada, weón. Llega tu pocho, después habla ahí.
I feel like I have to say something like this in Portuguese as well right now.
Yes.
But I'm gonna hold myself a little bit, because I know exactly what you said, Kiwami. I know exactly what it means. But still, one more time, congrats for all of our top 8. I made like a quick showing here of the top 8. I'm gonna post it afterwards. It's like 2 a.m. for Christ's sake. But still, congrats for all the top 8. I love to see all those different flags. Amy Sensei from Brazil, Raz from Peru, Elodius Uchiha Shiro and Musketeer from Brazil as well, and of course the Argentinian representative, G9 Pasket and Milanesa Gaming. And I have to say it again, this is a full different characters top 8, man. Where in the world do you see these kind of things in GBVS? If you liked what you just saw, look into the South American scene more. We don't have much opportunities to showcase ourselves, so this is the opportunity to show the world, to show Arc System, to show everyone in Europe, in the States, in Japan, that we have a very active, varied, strong scene here in South America. We just need one thing, and one thing only, and that is an opportunity. So, hope you guys enjoyed all of these tournaments. We had 203 players and only 8 and into this final bracket. It was really fun. It's late as fuck here in Brazil.
Yeah, it's late as fuck everywhere.
2:14 a.m. in the morning. But it was definitely a lot of fun. I loved seeing some different people from different regions watching the tournaments. I hope you guys discovered some new players that you did not know, and maybe will try to watch more often, because this has been a pleasure. After I end everything, I want to leave Kiwami. If you want to say something, feel free to do it.
Shit. I mean, I said a lot of things. Some things are true and some other things are also true, because people don't believe me. It's fine. It was an amazing top 64. Yeah, obviously, thank you so much for letting me jab about things in this stream. I mean, it's like really cool being an actual commentator for an Arc Rivo World Tour official tournament. Like, obviously it doesn't sink in, like, all of it, but it's really, really, really cool. And it was some incredible level of gameplay. We have basically almost everyone that was like incredibly good from the start still going in. I don't know. I'm tired, but I'm like so happy that this actually happened, and I was like able to see some good ass Scrambler, and made the world see some good ass Scrambler as well. This was really fun.
Thanks, Kiwami, for commentating this in full English. We have to say that this obviously is not our native language. Kiwami speaks Spanish, I speak Portuguese, so we were having like some troubles thinking about some words, but we did the best we could at 2 a.m. talking in another language. So hope you guys enjoyed and were able to understand us, and hopefully we were able to get the hype across at all of these tournaments. What I want to say to close everything out is to once again to thank everyone that made this tournament happen, and a special shout outs to all of my bracket runners. Shout outs to Shiro Aoi, who is always on the back of almost every GBVS event in Brazil. Shout outs as well to Will and Gizin, my ADK brothers, who ran the tournaments in the pools 2 and 3. Thanks a lot for always helping in those big ass projects. Shoutouts to Hap and Mihawk, Sorix as well, for handling all of the fucked up situations that happened on Discord. At some time, I was talking to Kiwami about it. At some time in pools, the Discord literally just banned like 30 people for like the Discord timed out like 30 people for a day for some reason. And they handled it all, and finally we could get this tournament to end in a good way even after all that mess. So thanks for all the admins in the Grand Blue server. Shoutouts to GBX and Salacio, Darkicito as well, who helped me in the detective work, trying to get everyone into the tournament Discord. This was a thing as well. This was difficult, but at least everything worked out in the end. So shoutouts to them. And that's about it. I think I want to promote again the next Arc World Tour Silver event in South America. Just like I was saying, Fate's episode is going to be happening on September 8th, if I'm not mistaken. This tournament is run by Shiro, who I said was helping with bracket running. So please enter, please register to play, and I hope that we have again this big ass number to play in Grand Blue and showcase our scene one more time. Well, the last thing I want to say, and this time is really the last, is just like Kiwami said, I'm tired, but I'm very happy that all this happened. It is like I think my second time commentating in an official Arc World Tour event. I did this in Battle Coliseum last year, but it's always a pleasure to showcase South America to the world, to showcase our talent, and to have this kind of opportunities. We just hope that this is just the beginning, because I think we definitely showed how passionate we are for all of these games. I'm tired. So, thanks everyone. One more time, Kiwami, shout outs to you. Shout outs to all the Chilean, to the Argentinians, to the Peruvians, to the Brazilians, everyone who played at this event. It was a ton of fun. I'm really, really tired. And I'm sending you guys somewhere. I don't know where. I'm sending you guys to Laid Way Back, who's streaming Grand Blue.
Oh, okay.
So that's about it. Goodbye, everyone.
Tomorrow, play Grand Blue.
Play Grand Blue, play Grand Blue, play Ogon, play Blaze Blue, play everything. I don't care.
Play everything, yeah. Play fighting games.
Exactly. Bye-bye, everyone. Hoy jugamos, hoy comentamos, hoy somos grandes.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, gamers.